where we last left off, Dynn apparently became the boss of the dungeon.
Yeah. He, and Pride became a prison bitch.
And Pride became a prison bitch. I'm not exactly sure how we got to this point. I mean, I certainly was not expecting.
Pride. He was a prison bitch.
Okay,
I feel
can
like it's
I can explain how we got here.
Allowed it.
This is what happens when you try to interfere with government business.
To be fair,
Yeah.
this is what happens when Pride decides to use his bag of tricks to bring out an animal to intimidate the person, and he summons the most commonly thing he always summons, and it's a giant elk.
Also, without letting the guard know that he was about to do that. I feel like regardless of what he summoned, he was going to get a fireball to the face.
Which also hurt.
Why do you guys always let him do these things? Why do you let him have magic items?
We don't let him do anything. He just does it.
I mean,
Why do you
if I
let him
wanted
have
to,
magic
I could fuck
items?
shit up worse if I actually used the actual magic Pride has.
And the only reason Dynn's in prison is because after Norfinas and Pride got kicked out of the interrogation, he tried to go in there to give Hathor
All
something.
he did was touch the door, and they're like, "Nope,
Nope. Not risking it. They were taking no risks.
Yeah, even though that Dynn forgot that his eyes of charming were attuned to him.
Yeah.
So presently, where we are at after this tiny recap,
Exactly.
Groc-
Hands were forced.
Groc and Dynn,
And Dimble.
Groc and Dimble are alone in the waiting room, patiently waiting for their turn.
Die.
Dimble. Can I talk to you for a second?
I mean, you're probably gonna want to talk to me for more than a second, but yeah.
All right, it's been 1 second. Meanwhile, in the prison. I'm
All of a
kidding.
sudden.
Okay, that was fun. Okay, see you guys.
Wow.
I'll just take my leave now.
No, please.
Cause Ghost fucked this up.
Yeah. I noticed back at the canyon, it looked like you had something on your mind, like something clearly had affected you. I don't know if it was in the canyon or before you met back up with us. But is everything all right?
If it was anyone other than you asking, I'd probably just say yes, but after hearing what you said to Dynn, kind of feel like you will understand this. For one person trained to be a weapon, it's shit, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever find someone who made you feel like a human being? Well, you get what I mean by that, though. An actual being.
Yeah. Honestly, not till I found the town and met Dynn, Pride, and North.
I did, and she caused a lot of things. I don't worship the typical elven moon goddess. I worship the Drow's moon goddess, actually. And you see Dimble just hold up his amulet, which is a locket, and he opens, and inside of it's his actual amulet, a token of the Drow moon goddess. And she was the only one who didn't make me feel like a weapon, who made me feel like I could be whatever I want. And she's dead.
Well, sorry to hear that.
Yeah. We were traveling to the airport. It happened before I met you guys. I could have, but I didn't. Look, I have some shit I need to work through. I need to find some people with higher level magic than I have. If the others ask, just tell them I went back to airplane or something.
Alright.
And Dimble takes his leave. And with that, I'll take my leave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bye, Messy. Come back and play with us again.
We'll see.
I mean, I have stuff planned for Benedict.
We'll see.
Meanwhile, at the ranch. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
Meanwhile, at the
At
Temple
the
of
Legion
Doom.
of Doom.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, at the
Meanwhile-
Temple of Doom.
Meanwhile, thousands of miles away.
Meanwhile, 3 floors down, around the corner, and behind 2 doors.
Yeah,
a
thousands of miles away.
Blue kobold is sitting in a lounge chair, pair of sunglasses on his face, even though he's indoors. He has 2 nubile slaves just fanning him with giant palm fronds.
No,
Don't
he
ask
would
where
never
he
do
got-
that.
He has a glass of wine that's actually
Grape juice.
You didn't say it was.
well,
you guys.
not just grape juice, a grape juicy juice.
Grape juicy juice. It also has a little umbrella sticking out the side.
Mhm.
And a curly straw that's probably looped de loops about a dozen times before it actually, drinks. Your jaw gets sore just trying to suck so hard through all those loops.
Can I please make up what Dynn's doing?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm asking Ghost in this case, unless he had something already planned for that.
No, I was just making shit up. Go for it. What's Dynn doing?
So, open court is in the open area of the prison. In front of him is 3 guards and 6 of the prisoners being surrounded by the 3 guards. He is teaching everyone in that room how to fry eggs.
Here, you take an egg, see the ground, splack.
So
There.
this is what. Okay, so you take this egg. I have my frying pan out. Okay, so this is something you do not hit people with unless they start a fight with you. Okay,
Oh, God.
but you get this egg, the pan. Then you get some fire under there. No, not for hurting people fire, but just cooking fire. All right.
Mr. Dynn, one of the inmates raises a hand. We're in the plane of
Yes,
fire.
Kevin. Yes, racist Kevin. What was that, racist Kevin?
There's fire everywhere. We're in the plane of fire.
You don't need to go far to get some cooking fire.
I'm actually on fire right now. I've stood around too long, and my shoelaces have ignited.
Shoelaces.
Actually, that's true. They would not allow them to have shoelaces. Shoelaces are weapons in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Velcro.
Shoes.
My Velcro has ignited.
Velcro.
Yeah, Velcro.
The technology in the fireplane is advanced.
All right. Hold
Well,
on.
Bryce
My
is
sandals
over on
have
the
caught
bed
fire.
playing a harmonica.
Guardy Anthony, can you put him out please?
Guardian Anthony walks up. Yeah, and he just cold clocks the guy. He's out.
That's not what he meant.
Not what I meant, but that'll do for now. Racist Kevin, while you're unconscious, you get a D.
Oh, I'll give him the D, all right. And you see the guard just walk away with
Okay.
Kevin.
Okay.
You basically just hear the fucking harmonic equivalent of a record scratch.
I wish
Actually,
I
I
had
have
a-
names for all the prisoner friends I've made. I hope you don't mind I did that.
Let me guess. Racist Kevin 1. Racist Kevin 2. Racist Kevin 3.
No, that's the only racist person. There's
Racist
also
Kevin.
Stabby Joe. There's also likes to get stabbed Kevin.
2 Kevins. I knew there was
No,
2
likes to
Kevins.
get stabbed Steven. Then there's Don't Drop the Soap Dale.
Oh, my
He
God.
really
And then-
needs to stop dropping the soap.
Meanwhile, from Pride's point of view, you just see Dynn in the corner playing with several sticks. He's talking to himself.
Thank you.
This is what happens when you act out of line, racist Kevin. He starts making the two sticks go at it. Clack, 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 clack.
There's
We
literally
have this.
All the
There's
power
literally-
went to his head.
That was the heat.
I
It's
will
visual.
turn these criminals into good people.
They're criminals.
Yeah.
In the
I
plane
will
of
teach you the wonders
fire,
of cooking.
arson is the #1 crime. Typically, they didn't do it, but they just happen to be in the area and get blamed. Shit just catches fire in
Okay,
the plane
that's
of
just
fire.
a little too
Exactly.
real there.
Isn't it always on fire?
That's the problem. And so they get blamed for the arson.
How did
It
how
literally
did
The
they
main question is, how do they have flammable materials here? Especially wood.
Yeah,
Basically, if
that's
Bob
It's
Ross
like-
was in prison,
Life's little mysteries.
Nice
Anyway,
little mysteries indeed.
and a little
Anyways,
mystery.
Oh yeah, by the way, I learned the other day why. Just very quick tangent. I learned the other day why we really didn't want to fight that dragon turtle. Steam fucking burns.
yep.
Yes.
yeah.
Pride
Like-
is the only one that would be fine.
I have steam burns on my fingers from cooking Stouffer's mac and cheese.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
the little film opened up faster than I expected and just took a blast of steam to my fingers,
Okay.
and
Oh,
like I have a first-degree burn on them.
You have seen movies where someone hits a steam valve and it burns them in the face,
Yeah, but that's a movie.
which is taken from real life shit.
Yeah.
sometimes it's based
Steam is
off real life.
boiling. Steam is just water in a gaseous form.
Mhm.
That is super hot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, if
Yeah,
water's been boiling, chances
But
are
yeah.
that steam is going to be boiling.
yeah, but basically, since Dynn became the king of the prison, he's basically teaching all the inmates how to cook now.
Okay. Meanwhile, during your orientation, a familiar prisoner is escorted into the prison guard or into the courtyard, and it's one of the guards, one of the dragonborn guards, just kind of shoves him and says, "Get in line. The blue one's your boss now." And then he turns around, closes the courtyard door behind him, and then Dragonborn is just gone.
Hello, newcomer. How are you today?
He's kind of just pensive a bit, just not really saying too much. He's kind of confused why such a blue little dragon is the boss.
Uh-oh.
come on.
This may look strange to you, but there's a perfectly logical explanation to this.
Assert your dominance.
Don't judge me.
It's called frying pan to the face. Whoopah!
But you'll get along with everyone just fine. Just keep your distance from Stabby Kevin, from Stabby Joe, and racist Kevin over here. Don't mind what he says. He's learning to tone it down. I'm teaching him personally.
All dwarves are dirty.
Hey, Kevin, that is a fry pan later to the face.
Go suck an egg, kobold.
Hey, I know you mean that with love.
Yeah, okay, I do. He blows you
Yeah.
a kiss.
It turns out that eggs are his favorite food, so that's a compliment.
I can't stay mad at you, racist. You'd lose that frying pan to the face.
Oh, okay. Would his frying pan not have been confiscated?
the
Regardless of
prison.
pecking order. Regardless of pecking order, I feel like they wouldn't give him a frying pan.
Oh no, this is like prison contraband frying pan. Like he made one out of like a toilet lid or something.
I turned my toilet bowl into a frying pan.
That'd be more of a walk if you ask me, but
I would question
Yeah, it's
the
pretty much a walk.
I would question the
fire
cleanliness of the-
sanitizes everything.
Yeah.
I boiled water in it.
Including flesh.
Okay.
All right, but
Anyways, so our friend from last week looks around and says, "I got to get out of here. How am I gonna get out of here? There's no way I'm gonna be stuck in here for very much longer." And at that point, the general comes down, and he's escorted by at least 3 other guards because the general doesn't really go alone. And he snaps his finger, and one of the other guards runs off, gets you, Dynn, and then looks over and then summons Pride over, and the general's going to have a talk with the 2 of you.
We're great
Am I
little
accompanying the
get on
general,
mine.
Wait,
or
where's,
is he
yeah.
on leave at the moment?
Where's-
Hathor, you'd be one of the guards.
Wait,
Okay.
then where am I?
Mhm. I
Because,
assume you're up in the waiting room area with just me now.
With just Groc.
no, because at the end of last session, I volunteered to keep an eye on Dynn and Pride when they do the prison break.
You're just gonna be in the waiting room for now.
Okay.
All the details will be hammered out.
Yep.
All right. So the prison, the general, not the warden, but the general, he has one guard. Hathor's one of the other guards. And he's looking down to you, Dynn and Pride, and he's making sure that everything's nice and secure. And it's like, all right. So you'll see that I brought you a new visitor. We haven't really been able to make him talk too much, but we figure that if we can orchestrate a prison break and make sure that he gets out, that he'll go scurrying back to where the rest of the cult is. Now, your friend the elf, he's going to be a big part of this. He's going to help blow open one of the walls, and I need you to take lead. Yes, my commander Hathor has put in a good word for you. I still don't trust you and that giant elk. He looks over to you, Pride, and kind of just narrows his eyes at you.
I just nudged the general. I'm like, I don't blame you.
He kind of looks down at Dynn, keeps silent, but then kind of like resumes talking. Hathor has spoken very well of you guys, and so I trust you. I trust that you guys will help make sure everything happens. Now, we only really want the one cultist to get out. Racist Kevin serving a 17 life term sentence. He said some things that just not meant to be repeated to the ears of mortals.
He spoke unspeakable words of the old
he's
gods.
a troublesome sort. He's a troublesome sort. He really, really likes to burn his eggs.
He is so racist. He's serving 17 life sentences.
Oh, if only that was that easy.
I know it's not really that easy. All right. So the prison break's going to happen later tonight. I trust that you guys will make everything happen.
You can leave it to me. I'll let me talk with my new friends in the prison, and we can set this up perfectly.
No. You can't let anyone else really know.
No. We're going to set up the prison break. I'm not going to tell them what it's for, but they're going to help me get out. They're going to help me and Pride get out. Don't worry. I understand what we're supposed to do.
It's already planned.
It's already planned. Basically, Groc and Norfinas are going to be a part of the breakout crew. You guys are going to be inside, and you're going to make friends with the cultist there.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to try and get him to convince him to let you join the cult. And that he's going to take you back to their base.
He doesn't know I'm with you guys, so on your way out, I'll try and stop you, just to make it convincing. Don't worry,
All right.
you can hit me.
All right, works for me.
All right, good. And then with that, the general kind of leaves.
All right. So who's like? Is it just me and Pride now, or is anyone else there?
It's just you and Pride, and I suppose Hathor if he hasn't left yet.
No,
Would Hathor
I'm
leave with the
going
general, or?
general. I'm going with the general.
Okay, so, all right, then. I guess me and Pride are gonna have to talk first so we know what we need to do.
Before you do that, we're gonna go back to the waiting room with Groc and Norfinas. It's been
Norfinas.
maybe about half an hour, unless you two are gonna start doing something before I get there.
I was probably only going to say that Norfinas probably walked in a few minutes later after Dimble left. Because he wasn't in the room when Groc and Dimble had their talk. So.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Hey. So, hang on. I'm actually going to roll perception to see if I can see Dimple missing.
I mean, it'd be pretty obvious. If you're like,
Never mind.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no. If it's site-based, then it's 18. Because advantage.
Right.
Also, it would just be me. I feel like a perception check is kind of redundant.
Well,
If you
Dimple may have been
Dimple
on the other side of you
there.
when I walked in.
as a follow-up, roll me an insight as well.
Okay.
This is not really to get a feel of what's going on, but this is more
Nope.
to read Groc's facial expressions. No.
6. Oh.
Yeah, you just
Groc-
walk in and you're kind
Yep.
of just confused.
And as per usual, old Groc had zero expression. But
Where is Dimple?
he had some things to figure out. He made his way back to the airplane. Or was going to figure out a way back.
How did he leave?
He wasn't thrown in the dungeon.
No, I mean, Hathor has his stone. Who had our
I
stone?
had the other one.
I mean, how did he get to the water plane?
He was riding on Bill's, so you can kind of assume he got there from the Elder.
Okay, we'll question it
I
later.
thought him riding in on Bill was your thing. He didn't
Yeah.
actually care. Out of
Well,
character.
He had asked me if he could have one of the teleport stones off you guys, but then he was more interested in leaving than actually asking about it.
What'd you say?
Just
I'm
say
sure-
that he found a way.
Yeah.
Most likely, the odds that this entire complex has no one and that can play in shit is pretty far fetched to me. So I'm sure he's found someone.
Huh.
Eh.
If I remember right, there was a portal that we came through in the middle of town. Probably there's a way to go back through it to other destinations.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the last we'll see of him, but
I mean, he showed up after last time we saw him, so. Alright. So, probably to fill you in. As you know, Dynn and Pride have been sent to the brig. And
hold on, this is my surprised face. Groc puts on a super exaggerated, like basically recreates the painting, the scream of like the.
No, I
Why
thought
would he
you-
be surprised. He knew.
I thought you were going to do, hold on, this is my surprise face. You see no change in his expression.
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Hold
That
on.
too.
Let me put on my war face. Okay.
so, and
Bullshit! You didn't convince me. Now that's a war face. Work on it.
so
Groc has seen so much war that it just doesn't phase him anymore.
I love that movie.
Anyways,
So basically, we tried. Hathor and I and the general tried to come up with an idea or plan to get the information out of the fire cultist that they captured. Unfortunately, they tried spells. The guy was resistant to it. They have no one here that can cast suggestion, so they're gonna try and orchestrate a prison break with the cultist escaping. He does air quotations with the assistance of with Dynn and Pride trying to convince them to let them join him. And so what we're doing, pointing back and forth between Norfinas and Groc, is we're gonna break him out without us being seen.
of course.
So last time when I was talking to the Hathor and the general, they were going to explain this to Dynn and Pride. That's when I made my way back here. So we just gotta wait on them.
All right.
Norfinas sits down next to Groc.
Jerky.
Yeah. I'll take one. Is there like magazines or something in here?
Groc pulls out a Nintendo Switch.
It's about this time that the general comes back with Hathor.
You see Norfinas and Groc just playing Mario Kart.
Groc is, of course, playing
What
as
is this
Bowser.
strange device. Are you playing as a dragon on a... Why does he have a turtle shell?
Dragon Turtle.
Yeah.
You guys met a dragon turtle. Oh yeah, these guys met a dragon turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned I wasn't there for that.
No.
Yep.
It was a baby dragon turtle.
Norfinas was
They
playing
got
as
off light.
Waluigi.
It was
Yeah.
Pride's idea to free it.
Yeah.
And set it and unleashed it onto the wild of the Desert Valley.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
we-
death count is currently in the thousands right now.
That's a neutral creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Don't give me that shit.
It was young and naive.
And hungry.
That is a Chekhov's gun. If
Yeah,
there was.
absolutely.
Like
Anywho.
we have. Anyways.
Anyway, so the general and Hathor return, and they see the two of you there. The general walks up and invites you into his office. Currently now, you guys are in the general's office. You can see all kinds of decorations, trophies, medals, and whatnot all through his office. Various paintings of many epic battles that, like, the general and Hathor had taken part of in the past. Various scourges that would be
Yeah.
attacking the village. Anyways, so
Good times.
the general's sitting at his desk. I imagine Hathor is standing to his side. And the general folds his arms and leans forward onto his desk and looks at the two of you and says, "All right, talk to your friends. I've informed them that I would like them to try get nice with that cultist. Maybe, say they want to become part of the cult. It doesn't really require much, just have a fondness for lighting things on fire. I don't know. This cult is rather primal.
Hmm.
It
So-
could work. Pride has a super high charisma.
Yeah. I mean, Pride's a tiefling and Dynn likes to cook, so there we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. I feel as though those two were the right choice.
Norfinas just
Although-
wipes his hand.
The
I
blue
mean,
one seems to have taken off really well to the brig. I am kind of surprised.
That's mildly concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah. The amount of grown men we have reduced to blubbering children in this brig is something of pride amongst many of the other planes. The fact that he seems to be having a good time. I don't know. Your blue one. He's a lot stronger than he looks.
Can you tell him that? Can you tell him that he's had some confidence issues lately?
It's been 8 hours and he has 2 tattoos under his eyes. Where did he get them from?
This is your prison. You should know.
When we went by the cell, I thought I smelled rotting fruit in there. I think he's making prison wine.
Wouldn't surprise me. Actually, no, that does
Breaks out
surprise me
before
because
he
I thought
drinks it.
Pride would be
Give
the
him
one doing this.
botulism and kill him.
I just know how to make wine.
Pride would be the one doing that. Dynn would be cooking food.
I just didn't know how to make wine, though. He knows how to make instruments.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, I just kind of thought of something. When I rolled those 2 nat 20s, did it just basically look like when everyone looked at me, I just had like a menacing aura or something? It wasn't intimidation. I'm kind of curious now.
You smelled like cookies.
You're like Mom. Mom just walked into the prison,
Oh, no.
and they were like,
Oof.
"Yay, it's cookie time!"
I dig that. I dig that idea too. I
You do
basically
realize some people have murdered their moms, right?
Eh.
All right, back to
Okay.
the general.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I have a plan for the 2 of you guys. You guys are going to engage in combat. Wink, wink. He says that out loud, not with his eyes. With some of my troops outside the prison. You're going to make it seem as though you are with the fire cult. Do you guys have any sorts of means of disguising yourself to look as though you belong a part of the fire cult?
I do, but I can only do that if I know what the outfit looks like.
Well, you saw the one, gentleman, didn't you?
Was he in a fire cultist outfit?
Yeah, I believe he was kind of dressed like this guy right here.
Okay, hang on. Oh, okay.
I think that I remember that he was the low level
Right.
of it all.
Yeah.
As for your turtle dragon friend here, he doesn't know what a turtle is.
No, he would not.
He would not know what a turtle is. As to your turtle dragon green friend, we can probably keep him behind lines, and so he can just follow you afterwards. But basically, as I was saying, I need you guys to engage in combat with my troops and orchestrate the break, blow up the wall. We can provide you the explosives. I mean, you look around and you can find many of the components all around us. Wouldn't be that hard. Yeah, lots of sulfur and saltpeter and whatnot.
Yeah, if any place had the stuff to make some decent explosives, it'd be here.
I told you to. Go on.
I would probably suggest that maybe before we blow up the wall, you move everyone away from it, and then afterwards we'll charge in and do the fake combat. Then that makes.
Oh, don't worry. My guards, they will not be in anyone's way.
Okay.
As for the prison, well, I don't think anybody would care too much if racist Kevin were to be caught in the blast. You two don't know who racist Kevin is, so.
Sounds like a piece of shit.
He is serving a 17 life term for being racist.
Jesus.
He's a very confused man.
And Dynn's gonna try and help him get to 15 lives.
You're not here.
I know. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that as if I was in here. I was saying something.
Yeah.
Now we've made arrangements that the prison break's probably going to happen later tonight. You know, it's going to take some time for your two friends to kind of get in nice with the other guy. Out of character, probably should have even made it longer than just tonight. You know, it kind of
Early
takes
morning.
a bit more time to get in good with other people, but
You could do
Well-
you could do 2 or 3 days if you want instead.
you, out of game character, you don't really have that much time with the plant.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Damn it. Yeah.
Well,
you've
to be fair,
established.
this guy is really dumb.
Look, don't worry. I have an idea of how to ingratiate ourselves with the other prisoners.
Well, you only
I'm
really
already
need to-
ingratiated
Actually-
with the other prisoners.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your idea?
Okay. Well, the fire cultist knows that I'm helping you guys, essentially. He doesn't
Yeah.
know that Groc is. So if Groc were to say, plant the one half of the explosives on the outside wall, and I were to plant it on the other side of the wall, I could be there technically assisting the guards. And what if I were to capture the fire cultists and have Dynn and Pride come and free him, quotation marks. Maybe you fill in dead and let them tag along?
That seems pretty good. Can we rely on your two friends to understand that you are supposed to fall down, take a dive?
If you get me close enough to their cells, I can easily cast message, and close enough where I'm not being seen by the fire cultist, I can probably cast message.
Sounds good. I think I can have one of my guards take you around outside the building. It'll give you a good excuse to familiarize yourself with the area.
Mm.
And I think during one of the next times where they get courtyard time, you might be able to spot your friends.
They would probably also need all their equipment too.
Yeah, I don't know how, but it seems as though the blue one already has all of his equipment. I've severely scalded my guards for even letting this happen, but they keep taking it away, but he just keeps getting it back. We're really confused. How does he keep doing that?
Probably the best suggestion is next time they're out in the courtyard, have one of the guards drop their bags into their handy haversacks into their rooms.
What's a handy haversack?
It's all their stuff, essentially. So like,
I'm confused.
it's-
All their stuff is a sack?
No, do you know what a bag of holding is?
No.
um,
What's a bag of holding?
Really? This whole?
Everything's on fire. Everyone would probably catch on fire here.
It's a magic item.
yeah. Like, I mean, by that logic, the handy haversack would have torn underneath the water because it was
Yeah.
been drenched.
Paylor's blessing be with you.
Handy.
It's a- Yeah.
I found my handy haversack. It's like, basically, it's well, not unlimited. It's a magically enchanted bag that and I just kind of let me see my inventory.
You pull out like your wakizashi and katana and
Well, my weapons are on me. Like those are on my person. What would be something relatively big? I pull out like a big thing of arrows.
oh yeah,
Whoa.
the 300 arrows I gave you.
Yeah, well, yeah, I have 306 arrows, but I don't pull out that many. But I do pull out more. I mean, a single arrow would not fit in a bag the size of a handy haversack that
No.
isn't
Where are you keeping all these arrows, man?
in my handy haversack.
Yeah.
It's basically been
incredible.
It's basically been enchanted. It's not infinite space, but it is.
Ridiculous.
It's
Do you
got-
think you could fill that with water? I mean, endless water would be fantastic.
I was actually thinking about that out of character.
like a handy haver water skin.
Well,
I mean, there also is a flask of endless water, but it's a cheaper
Yeah, I
variation
was actually
of
going to
it.
get that, but I decided to upgrade my stuff.
That
Actually, truthfully, if you were to probably open up your handy haversack, it would probably be full of water every time you opened it in the plane.
That is true, yeah.
It is technically full of water.
I stick the arrows out and it's like, you got a bucket?
I got a garbage can. Why?
Is it empty?
Is it empty?
It's on fire.
You pour it in and it creates obsidian.
Wow.
Yeah. I just like overturn it and just like all this water starts pouring out.
You know, that would come in real handy putting out all the fires.
I feel like you're gonna need a bit more than this.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, you're probably right. But might come in handy when you're gonna face off against those cultists.
So
They're not exactly too fond of water.
So, as I was saying previously, all the stuff you confiscated from them while they're out in the yard, have like a guard put their stuff in their cells. I'll give them a note and a secret note, and they should be able to understand the whole gist of it.
All right, that sounds pretty good. When did you want to go and talk to your friends? Now sounds like a good time to fill them in.
Yeah, probably.
We want to get this. We want to get this whole shindig rolling as quick as possible. Time's kind of the essence.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm also really tired tonight because work was bullshit.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. With that, Ren, is Norfinas gonna go by himself, or is Groc gonna follow with him?
Up to
Go with
Groc.
him.
All right. I think one of the guards would then escort you around the back of the building, away from any windows or whatnot, so you're out of sight. At this point, you're coming close to at least a wall, and at this wall, there's like one really small window. It's got like 3 iron bars going across it. It's like the tiniest, most pathetic window for the outside world. And as you look through, just for fun, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
This is just a laugh if you get another natural one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's really easy to see, at least Dynn. It's particularly easy to see Dynn. He's, blue. This is not exactly a common color down here. Everything is on fire.
He's on fire.
Even the fire is on fire.
Fire!
Hey, SpongeBob, if we're underwater, how is there a campfire?
C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E song.
S-O-N-G song.
Anyway.
A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song.
All right, so Norfinas, you can at least see Dynn through the window. Just also for fun, roll me a stealth. Just again for fun. You're fine. I know it's a 9, but you're fine. That's really fucking close to being a 1, though.
Jeez, it really is. That's sad.
I got a 7.
Basically, if you roll a natural 1 is the only time your stealth is ever bad for you, really, unless like depending on certain numbers.
Yeah, but it also depends on what I'm doing in terms of stealth too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But most of the times that your numbers are just good with stealth, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, eat rogue.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's why.
Okay, so
All right. So, yeah, you see him, and you're hidden well enough that he does not see you.
right.
I have to roll a perception or
No. Oh, well, I'm
You
casting
don't really
this.
know. Like, you've been in this prison for like an hour, so unless you're like actively like looking and looking and looking every minute on the minute,
fine. You're
your
fine.
back is turned.
whatever's better is fine with me. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Norfinas will cast message to talk to Dynn. Dynn, it's Norfinas. I'm using message. Try to look as inconspicuous as possible.
What exactly am I doing in the courtyard?
I don't know. What are you doing?
You're
pooping.
I'm playing.
You
basketball
asked.
I'm playing basketball with my crew.
You're playing
Well,
dominoes with Pride.
Poop.
I'm
Yeah.
playing dominoes with Don't Drop the Soap Dale.
Yeah, because you drop the soap, it catches fire.
And always dropping the soap. Oops, Cecil.
These are fine to drop. Learn to drop this and not the soap.
Oh my god.
Drop some dice like this.
Good.
I think the
Saving your own
numbers
ass with this.
they add up to 7. Is that good or bad?
First up, that says 3.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. Let's see what
Don't
happens to your
know.
character now.
So yes, back to the message.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm just talking to this guy so it doesn't look like I'm doing anything else while I'm
Yeah.
listening to you talk.
Just yeah, basically message is two-way, so you can talk back if you can.
I'll talk whenever it's my turn and I have to think for whenever it's like
Okay.
my turn to do something in dominoes.
It's also a cantrip, so he can kind of do it whenever.
Yeah. Alright, so
Okay.
so basically Norfinas just said, hey, it's Norfinas. Don't look too inconspicuous. Just remember you can reply back. I'm using message.
All right, and while I'm setting up dominoes, I'm just thinking, okay, no problem, man.
No, you have to whisper. Sorry.
Roll me a stealth check, Dynn, because you said you're with people.
Sure.
That's the,
1 second.
yeah, that's the
Just to
downside of
see
message.
how
You
well
have to
can
whisper.
So I actually have to whisper? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Just trying to see how well you can whisper.
Sure. Sorry, I feel like I'm having a nosebleed, so it's kind of like I'm just trying to make sure I don't actually like my nose doesn't start messing with me.
I hate those out of the blue random nosebleeds. I get them all the time.
Yeah, it's been kind of like that.
Ooh.
I rolled an 8.
Ah, you're
Oof.
fine. I was really only going to penalize you for a 1, because then we get the point and laugh.
Penalize.
P.
I'm just gonna go like,
No, penal.
yeah. Don't say that word around. Don't drop the soap Dale.
P?
Nope.
Penal.
Oh, penal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on from this.
Yeah.
It's a prison. I'm being realistic with the names.
Yeah, well,
I'm just messing. Yeah. What's up, Norf?
okay. You know what's going on. The general has talked to you, yes?
Just that me and Pride are gonna have to do some kind of prison break with that cultist.
Somewhat, yes.
Didn't really tell us much else other than that.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Sometime tonight, Groc is going to plant explosives on one of the walls. And I'm going to plant it on the inside wall, causing it to explode. Groc is... What was Groc doing afterwards? Is he
Being a hostage.
He's a hostage.
That's what you said.
No, I was taking... No, Groc... No, I was going to take the fire cultist hostage, but what was Groc doing?
Well, the issue is that I very clearly am not a fire cultist. You
Yeah.
at least have the ability to look like a fire cultist.
So that's what I thought Groc was going to be, as if you were trying to break them out and that you were a fire cultist and you were taking Groc hostage to try and
No,
prove
no,
that
it
you
was
are a
gonna
fire
be-
cultist.
No, it was... I was going to be myself as Norfinas, and I was going to take the fire... I was going to try and capture the fire cultist, but then Dynn and Pride will hit me to get the fire cultist free. To befriend them. You know
And
what I
then
mean?
what do you do?
I pretend to be knocked out. Because
Well,
yeah.
I think I kind of like the idea better that you're dressed as the fire cultist and you're trying to free him, and that you've then now taken Groc hostage with you.
honestly,
And that
I was gonna be I thought I was gonna befriend the cultists, and I'd tell him that we're gonna help break him out if he can help us become fire cultists or
Actually,
something.
we could do the opposite. Have Groc be in the prison, like helping Hathor secretly. Then he sees the fire cultists, he grabs them. Then me disguised as the fire cultists, Dynn and Pride, knock out.
actually that's a pretty good idea. Groc and Hathor are taken hostage.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Groc and Hathor are taken hostage. Dynn and Pride help the cultist by taking them hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they
Yeah,
meet
that
up.
could work.
Then basically you just see Norfinas, the one who's disguised as a fire cultist.
Yeah, so you're going to be outside setting the bomb. Groc and Hathor are going to set up the bomb on the inside, and then then Dynn and Pride are going to help the cultist take those two hostage, and we're going to escape.
Yeah, the best.
I better stay away from the bomb setup because I might get noticed. I'm no good at stealth.
Well, no, you and Groc are pretty much going to be inside the prison, like, being backup guards
Yeah.
or whatever.
Essentially, the way I sort of picture this in my head is it will seem really suspicious if none of the guards are chasing after them. They could be just tackling the other guards, but then you have Groc and Hathor, once Pride and the fire cultist and Dynn get out of the wall, once they're further away enough, have Groc and Hathor jump them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said I was planning to get in the way and,
Well,
make
yeah,
a
but we
fight
need
out of it.
you and Groc as a hostage, though.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to make it convincing that he's putting up a struggle. So it's like, hey, no, get back here. I can't let you escape. Oh, my trick knee. How dare you?
Oh, I got an arrow in the knee somehow.
No, I give you guys permission to beat me up, and then I guess Groc or one of you can hold on to my weapons after you.
I'll hold on to him.
All right, and then when the time comes, boom.
Yeah.
Throw me one, and I'll be at your back.
Okay. So essentially, Norfinas and Dynn have just been explaining this.
Yeah. So basically I know the plan, and then I'll meet with Pride and eventually tell him.
Yeah, I also organized for both yours and Pride's belongings to be in your prison cells once you get back in there.
I already have my stuff.
No, you've got like a toilet lid frying pan.
I thought you said getting my
Well, let's just
Get your proper stuff back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're still a prisoner. They wouldn't give you weapons.
That's fine. Like it would sound like as if for some reason I keep getting all my stuff back. Is what it sounded like when you said it before.
No.
Everyone's missing their toilet lid is what it is. You kept going into everyone else's cell and just unscrewing their toilet lid, and that's how you keep getting your frying pan back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've just basically got like 10 I basically got 10 toilet lid frying pans now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, I want that in my inventory, damn it.
But they keep taking it away from you.
Exactly.
And so, if anything, there are 10 frying pan toilet lids locked away in the armory.
In the
Yeah,
contraband.
contraband.
Again, regardless of how high you are in the pecking order of among the prisoners, you're still a prisoner.
Yeah.
Yes. You're still a prison in this dungeon with all these dragon guards.
Mm-hmm.
I can still sometimes get guards to bring me stuff, but that's
Yeah,
it.
but
Yeah, but that's like, hey, bring me a cookie. Okay.
I can pretty much get ingredients to cook with from them.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Something
food
that's
in
not
here.
going to be causing problems.
Or,
They may
having
give
the
you,
guards
but...
beat up a blind lawyer to put you in prison.
Jesus. So
Let's just keep going then.
yeah,
So we got the plan all worked out?
yeah, I just remind Dynn to tell Pride.
Yeah, it would probably be better to tell him that we have a plan before he tries to do one of his own, huh?
Yeah. Other than that, is there anything else you need to tell me? Or ask.
Life has changed me on the inside. You might not recognize me anymore once I get out.
Norfinas, I've made a bunch of friends. You're not going to believe it when I tell you about it later.
I've heard. Yeah, okay, well, that's everything. Norfinas is gonna sign off and tell Groc that, Dynn's aware of the plan now. And I explained the plan to him.
Cute.
So what is Pride doing at this moment before Dynn finds his way to him?
Pride would still be playing a fucking harmonica. God
That's-
knows where he got the harmonica. He just
He made
has
it.
it.
He had it in his prison pocket.
How comfortable is he feeling in this eternal heat?
Well, considering he has heat resistance, he'd probably be pretty fine.
It's like a summer vacation on the beach.
Somewhat.
Roll me a performance check with your prison contraband harmonica. It's pretty good.
You see a
That's,
guard
that's-
toss him a coin.
But yeah. Here's the
it
trick.
melts for-
It's not real. It's
all
mix of magic.
prestidigitation. It's a prestidigitation
It's
harmonica.
prestidigitation and thaumaturgy.
I wanted him to keep it in his butt.
I was
It's
gonna
a,
say- no, exactly. I was going to say that used to belong to Don't Drop the Soap Dale, you know.
it was made out of soap.
Oh.
Soap harmonica. Actually, that would probably end up being an ocarina if that were the case.
He's
That wouldn't even function.
I mean, I'm just saying, the kid from Deadpool 2 was named Fire Fist.
Oh yeah,
Fire
true. And
fist.
he kept the pen up his butt.
Yep,
Yeah.
that he did.
Why?
You know, they filmed that movie just down the road from where I live.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Well, not just
Is
down
it
the
Mr.
road.
Fist that burns, or is it all the way up to the elbow?
Anyway.
Hey, Adam, you've been to Riverview, right? In Coquitlam?
I think
You at least know where Riverview in Coquitlam is, right?
Yeah.
That's where they filmed a bunch of Deadpool.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so it's not too far from here because I live just right by Ulrich's shop.
I
So it's
imagine
not-
it's probably relatively inexpensive to film there. Since
Mm.
Oh, they film everything there. They even filmed Elf. Yes, Elf with Will Ferrell there.
I haven't seen that
Awesome.
movie in years.
Jeez.
That's a good movie. Like, I don't care what anyone says. That's a good movie.
I enjoyed it.
Anyways, back to Pride playing his thaumaturgy
Prestidigitation harmonica.
prestidigitation harmonica.
That he was still somehow keeping in his butt.
Actually, at this point, would you just be putting your hands to your face and making harmonica sounds? Would there actually be a physical harmonica, or would it just be magic harmonica sounds?
It'd be
You know, like
both.
that guy. It'd be like that guy from Police Academy, right?
Mhm.
It'd
Hmm.
actually be both, because Pride would be using prestidigitation to create a fake harmonica and utilizing thaumaturgy to make harmonica sounds.
With prestidigitation, you can have up to three effects going at once, right?
You can make a non-magical trinket.
I think you can make 3 prestidigitation effects happen at once.
Or an illusionary image.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can make a tiny illusion of a harmonica and then illusionary harmonica sound.
Well, they are
And it can,
cantrips.
but like all 3 of them at once. You can cast a spell multiple times. You can have up to 3 of its non-instantaneous effects active at one time.
Yeah.
There you go. He physically makes an actual harmonica, and it's in his hand, and it makes sound.
Bitchin'.
Cool.
Hmm.
At this point, with that 22 performance check, it's not very hard for Dynn to find where you are. And action.
Looks like you're gonna have to cut your performance short. I need to make sure you know what we're gonna be doing for the for this prison break.
All right. So, what did the other two concoct this time? Hopefully, it's not another forest fire. God knows the last one went off fucking swimmingly.
I suddenly feel the need to strangle Pride. You ever get that feeling? No. You ever get that feeling, North?
Every day. I got my 30-day chip since I haven't strangled him.
Well, let's just say that something will. We might need my cupcake again. Okay, so So here's what's going to happen. We need to make friends with that fire cultist, which honestly for me it should be fine. You a bit more quiet considering your interactions with people most of the time.
I don't even want to know where you're going to get these materials to make prison cupcake.
Dynn, what is Norf and Groc doing?
So Norf is going to be waiting outside the wall later tonight, and he's going to set up an explosive outside of the wall over there. Like we can see the wall from the courtyard, right?
Yeah, you can see the wall.
How loud are you saying this?
I'm being quiet. I'm like we're in like a corner by ourselves.
It's assumed that you're whispering.
Yeah. And Groc and Hathor are going to pretend to be guards and hook up an explosive at the other side of it. When we're going to have to become friends with the cultist, and we're going to have to convince him to take Groc and Hathor hostage. When we do, the explosive is going to go off, and then Norfinas, dressed as one of the fire cultists, is going to help us escape. That was right. That was. I just want to make sure if I missed anything.
So let me get this straight. Their idea is to blow up a wall.
This has been approved by the general.
We'll be fine. The general is going to back us up. The guards are not going to do anything to us. We might have to hurt Hathor, but that was his idea. So, like,
his words, not mine.
Subtlety, are they?
I'm not wrong. It was Hathor's idea to get beaten up for some reason.
Make it convincing.
Exactly.
Is this like gonna be a darkness situation?
These people really aren't keen.
The
on subtlety,
guy saw me in the interrogation room. He saw me talking to him. So
and he saw Norfinas.
If I'm just tagging along, that's going to look really suspicious. He's pretty stupid, but he's not as stupid as me. So
Norfinas has got you covered there.
He's not going to buy that.
Norfinas will have you covered.
And but yeah, Hathor is going to try and stop us. He's going to want us to hurt him a little bit. Maybe he's a masochist. I don't know.
No, you guys can take me hostage or something.
I'm just messing. Yeah. We're going to have to make it convincing, so we're going to have to fight Hathor and maybe Groc if needed. But other than that, they're going to explode the wall, and we're going to escape. The guards will stop the other prisoners from escaping, and everything, and then we'll be all set to go. And he'll take us to the fire cult.
All right. Well, it sounds simple, aside from the explosion, but fuck it.
What else are we gonna do to get out?
I just also want to remind you guys, magic is not common in this world. The fact that Pride has prestidigitation, which can light or snuff out a candle, basically he can snap his fingers and make fire, whereas the common Joe, which these worlds are filled with, can't do that. So for this pyromaniac who loves lighting shit on fire, to meet someone who can light shit on fire by looking at it, got a good in, is what I'm trying to hint at.
Yeah, I've got an idea with that. So the first thing we need to do is think of how we can convince this cultist to be our friend. I have an idea for this. To run the place, why don't you act as a guy who is like, let's make you my right-hand man in this case, and we'll try and convince him with your fire powers that we're here to be friends with him. I mean, I'm sure the dude would love to see a guy who can literally light stuff on fire with the snap of a finger. So, just do some little tricks with flames, like I don't know, turn your finger into a candle.
You do know that spell is just a party trick, right?
Yeah, and this guy's an idiot. It'll work fine.
Actually, yeah, good point. He was arrested for lighting a fucking garbage can on fire.
Pretty sure the guy will like to see a birthday candle from your finger.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation right here says you instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire.
The best part about him lighting the thing on fire, it was already on fire.
Yeah. You currently see this cultist in a corner with a book of matches trying to light a burning bush on fire. Why won't this fire catch on fire?
Also, the instant he pulls out the match, just lights. He's trying to strike it
Pulls out
already.
a match, it just goes up.
he's trying to strike a lit match.
As soon as he takes the match out of the box, it just instantly lights
Yeah,
on fire.
these judging based on this guy, I think most of the cultists are fucking stupid.
Well, he is
either
an
way-
initiate.
The foot soldiers definitely are.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, let's keep. How about you keep the talking to the minimum while I try and talk us into his graces in this case, because I'm always good with
fine.
The bag.
Yeah.
Fine.
smacking him with the flat side of your sword like you've done to others.
Hey, you weren't there for that.
No, he
Pride
wasn't.
never told you.
Oh yeah.
Was
I did.
told about it. And considering the store and considering the 25 gold incident, you are not good with other people. I'm sorry, man, but to watch, you are a good bard, but you really got to work on your skills with other people, with like conversations.
Says that he's the guy with the highest charisma in the
Party.
Considering everything he's done, does he have like his charisma is highest? But considering everything he's done,
You literally jeopardized your own entrance into Waterdeep.
No, Pride doesn't know that right now.
did I jeopardize my entrance to Waterdeep?
You insulted the noble. The
Which
Waterdeep
Pride was
noble.
there for?
Right. That is,
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, look at what I've. Well, yeah, Pride wouldn't know that.
No,
since-
Pride wouldn't. None of us know anything outside of character.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So, and considering I've become friends with every single person in this prison, I think I might do a good job with this.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I will agree with you that because somehow you become the fucking kingpin.
Know it. All right, let's go meet this guy. I'm don't take any offense to anything I say with you. I'm just doing this as a little act. I will signal you to light something on fire. Let me just talk
All
to
right.
quick.
Also, you forgot to mention about your stuff being in your rooms once you get back.
Yeah, while we're walking, I'll tell him.
Yeah.
Also, our stuff will be in our cells, so make sure you
Ah,
pick
thank the gods.
that with you when we set up the whole thing.
Yeah, because without an instrument or my cards, I'm otherwise useless. In terms of fighting.
Right. So, first I want to go to a guard and see if he can give me like a stick, or if he can get me like a stick or something. Or is there any sticks I can pick up from the prison?
It's not so much you find a stick, but you can find a chair. Just for fun, roll me a strength check to smash the chair.
You
Sure.
smash it. You smash it over a guard who's in the bathtub.
Yes.
Good
13.
enough. It's a chair. You smash the chair, and you get various chair bits.
Okay, I'll grab all 4 of the chair legs and make some makeshift torches out.
So you're gonna walk around with torches, or are you just gonna hold on to the sticks for later?
Just gonna hold on to the sticks for now.
Okay, cool.
And
Just
then-
for funsies, roll me a sleight of hand. This is just for fun.
Sure.
No fail, just for fun. Yeah, you're fine.
Fine.
As I said, no fail. This is just to see how well you're concealing it. No, it's not up the butt.
Yes, it is.
It's up Pride's butt.
All right, Pride, bend over.
I need it way up your butt, Pride. You need to put it way up in your butt.
Okay.
All you mean to pegging?
I've been doing this for too long.
I hate
I can't
you.
keep stuff up there anymore, but your butthole is young. It's pliant, Morty.
Good lord.
Actually, am I older than Pride, or is Pride older than Dynn?
Pride's 25.
Pride, you're older than Dynn. You're older. Yeah, Pride's older than Dynn. Because I always make my character the same age as me. Like, I'm not good with thinking of like age things. But, okay, so I guess we're gonna go and meet with the fire cultist now, wherever he is.
Yeah, you'll it doesn't take very much time to find the fire cultist. He's kind of in a corner, more like yelling. He's yelling out, "Vanifer! Vanifer! Rescue me! Vanifer!"
All right, then I'm going to come up to him and just say, hey.
You surprise the guy, and he turns around and he throws out a hand at you and says, "Ah, fireball!" But nothing happens because he doesn't.
Oh
cast
god, he's a
magic.
larper.
Pride just pinches the bridge of his nose.
Yeah, you're that guy who is with that fire cult, right?
Who's asking?
I have some interest in that whole cult business. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about them.
I don't know what you're talking about. Burn everything. I don't know anything about fire cults. I love to burn everything.
Okay, I think I get the gist of it. Well, you like burning. You like it when things burn, right?
How did you know that? Yes, I do.
I love this. All right. Well, I'm gonna take another stick, raise it up, and I'm just gonna be like,
Whoa. Where did you get that wood?
"Oh, you like the wood, huh? You like the wood?
Burns real well. Yeah, real well.
Want to see it burn? All right." And then I just snap my fingers and point at Pride.
You see his Pride just fucking reaches his hand out and he just fucking makes a crushing motion, and I cast Prestidigitation. Cause it to combust.
You're just like Vanifer. She's a red tiefling too, and she can cause fire with her mind.
Then I just point at Pride and I'm like, "Yeah, she is basically like Vanifer, isn't she?"
You're a woman too? Wow, what a reverse
Pride
trap.
is just physically restraining himself from strangling Dynn. No,
Should he
I'm not
roll
a
something
fucking
for that?
woman. He's just an asshole.
That's incredible. I wish I had that power. Vanifer tells me that if I were to keep up on my duties, that eventually one day I could become a priest. And they can cause all kinds of chaos and destruction and mayhem and burning, yes, burning. And then you hear one of the guards say, "Shut up over there." Burning.
Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne.
All right. Well, I'm just going to quickly put out the fire on the torch real fast, and then I'm just like, well, as you can see, where comes to making fire, would you we actually want to try and meet up with this Vanifer person you're talking about. If we can get you out of here, would you lead us to her? Would you lead us to her so we can introduce ourselves?
Well, I don't know how to get out, but your friend here with the magic and the fire, he might be able to get us out.
We actually already have a plan. We're gonna take some people hostage later tonight. If you help us with that, we can get you out of here, and you can take us to Vanifer.
Do I get to burn them?
We'll think about that. We'll think about that when we get to there. Okay.
I think during this conversation that you guys are having, I think Groc and Hathor would eventually be have been let into the prison, and they have just been wandering down the halls, just so it's not to make it awkward when they appear.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, back to the garden, this cultist. All right, that sounds pretty good. Maybe I can bring in a word between you and Vanifer. Although I don't know, you might have to speak with Bastion first, or maybe Elazar. Elazar Dryflagon. Totally not a play on Dragonfly.
Dry flagon.
You know, he can summon methods. Little
Summon
fire demons.
All right.
But
Then
that's not the best part of it all. Bastion. He's a fire genasi. He is living fire.
And when he transforms, he shoots out a whole ton of fire. It's an Overwatch joke.
Ah, I don't.
What was the joke? I missed it.
Bastion and when Bastion transforms, he shoots out a lot of fire.
Yes.
all right, good to hear. Meet us near the wall over there when meet us over in the same spot later tonight, okay?
And that's when we're gonna kidnap or abduct these guards and torture them, right?
Like I said, wait until it happens, all right? We don't want to just jump the gun on everything. They'll catch on to us.
Yeah,
His
sure.
priority is getting out of here, not torturing. If
You-
we decide to torture them, then they'll just capture us again, and then torture us.
You're gonna leave those sticks with me, right?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Here, you can have the
Yes.
one that I just lit, all right?
He's going to take it, and he's instantly going to drop to a knee and start rubbing them together, to try and start a
Give him one
fire.
stick. I just gave him one stick.
Well, he
He's going
snaps
to
a
hold the
stick in
stick
half.
out in front of him and concentrate as if it was a wand, and yeah, fireball, fireball, fire. And he's like just flick, but nothing happens because he has a -1 to intelligence and he can't cast magic.
I'm not going to give him 2 because then he can actually light a fire with that.
Well,
so.
technically, you can snap a stick in half.
Everything's on
Yes,
fire.
but he's stupid.
Everything's on fire.
Exactly. I mean, either way, he'll figure out to make something on fire. He'll probably grab a spoon and set them on fire eventually. So just let them have the damn thing.
Anyway,
Yeah. And then me and Pride. I guess I'm just gonna signal to Pride that we're just gonna walk away and go back to our go back to the original place we were chatting at.
All right.
But real quick before we switch to anything else, I'm just gonna quickly tell Pride. I need to talk to my friends for a sec before I leave. Okay.
Ran.
And I'm just gonna gather up the prisoners and just say like a heartfelt message to everyone that doesn't allude to the fact that I'm leaving, but just something nice to everybody just before I go.
Just basically giving one good compliment to everybody.
Exactly. I'm just like, Stabby Joe. That stabbed for good, okay, buddy? Likes to get stabbed. Steven. Joe, I feel like you two will be good friends. Ringworm, destroyer of worlds. Good luck on that knitting business, bro. And racist Kevin, tone it down a bit, okay, man? Like,
Except against actual demons and devils, they actually deserve it. They are evil.
Oh my god. Racist Kevin is Doom Guy?
that would actually make sense, yeah.
don't drop the soap. And finally, you, my friend, don't drop the soap, Dale. Don't drop the soap, Dale.
I can't help it. They've recently switched to a liquid soap. It just pours through my fingers.
Look, I'm only
Why
doing
don't
this.
you just cup your hand then, so It doesn't.
I only have one.
You interrupted the joke I had set up for him.
I think racist Kevin is actually the illegitimate son of Doom Guy and Goblin Slayer.
And because the guards know what they're doing, I'm just gonna quickly give some fist bumps to the 3 guards who help me out every now and then. I'm just gonna like, Guardy Anthony.
They're just kind of gonna. They're just gonna kind of look down and be like, "I shouldn't be doing this."
Bump. Fist bump,
What
bro.
about guts? The rage trifecta isn't complete without guts.
He was there for the threesome.
He was the what's the word? What's the name of the lady that they hire that people usually have to like help with the birth? The
midwife.
The midwife?
Was the midwife.
Midwife.
That's
There
a
we go.
strange image.
No, it is. That's why I said it.
Anywho,
But yeah, they go up to the 3 guards: Guardy Anthony, Gardevin, and Protector Roy. Give them all fist bumps, saying, "It was nice meeting you 3."
He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he got your back.
There you go. You get it.
yeah.
So meanwhile, with Groc and Hathor wandering around the prison guard at this time, I think the 2 of you, kind of see a blue kobold just walking up to some of the guards and just going for fist daps.
Yeah, we know who that is.
Mm-hmm. Do you find it at all concerning how quickly he adapted to prison life?
A deep and penetrating question for another time.
That was a good answer. That was a really good answer.
Yeah, that was great. That was awesome.
I'm
The
gonna be honest. Like when you said that, I was like, "Oh shit, that was a good answer."
The pause helped. Like Hathor took some time to think about it.
I just feel like I could see Groc just responding with like a really big one eye just going up.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, has he been in prison before?
Not that I know of.
He was probably in kobold prison.
Not really.
Dimble's been imprisoned. There's Bruno. Palor took Chandri.
I mean, you broke that dwarf out of prison.
Yeah, Dimble was in the prison with them at the time, right? So
He was
Yeah.
a stick.
No, plenty of people that we've traveled with have been in prison, but as far as I know, this is the first time for Dynn. So.
Suddenly, there's an explosion.
Act surprised.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Then from the distance you hear,
Whoever that
false alarm!
Do I have to roll for performance to act?
Sure. It's fun. It's basically for things like this. I don't penalize anything other than a natural one because it's just fun to laugh.
Performance. All right, dump stat. Let's do this.
Yeah,
But you will Shatner
Hathor-
this up.
No! What was that sound?
Groc goes into his shell.
Oh no, I'm going Shatner.
And he doesn't just go into his shell. He goes into his shell. His shell does a spin, and then
like
the-
Gamera.
well, no, it it kind, like when you spin a coin on a table. That's basically what happens with the shell before.
That kind of goes for a spin.
Yeah.
And then he lands on his edge instead of one side or the other.
So edgy.
This isn't
So
dark
with
and
the
dicey.
explosion, you see several of the guards who are currently in the middle of giving Dynn reluctant fist daps, and you get some of the prisoners that were just kind of all huddled together. The explosion has seemed to have confused everyone until they look over and they see the gaping hole in the wall, and they all make a run for it. But then the guards kind of have to quickly shove Dynn out of the way as they run over and are currently fighting with the prisoners.
Do we even go and get our shit yet?
Nope.
All right. I'm with you, Groc.
Hey, what happened?
Yeah, be
took
quick
too-
about it.
Yeah.
You took too
Always
long. Now your
Always
candy
going
is
according
gone.
to plan. Always going according to plan with us.
Maybe a little too well.
See, Dynn
All
was so insistent on saying goodbye to everybody.
He didn't have enough
He's-
time.
Said bye to like 8 people.
Yep.
That's a lot of people, dude.
Well, the hole's not going anywhere. Surprise gonna quickly run back to his cell.
You better
Same.
grab Din stuff too.
I'm running to grab my stuff too.
And so, just for fun, I want to put Groc and Hathor into initiative combat. This is to fight the prisoners, because they're trying to escape, and you're being guards, and you're trying to do your job.
I probably could have convinced them to not leave if they had known I was going to try and get out.
Freedom is rather enticing.
Yeah.
So can I just get the two of you guys just to roll initiative?
All right, and I assume this is just gonna be theater of the
All
mind.
right.
Yeah, this is the other mind. And don't worry, I'm not going to knock you guys. Whoa, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna knock you guys
my
out.
shield of warning.
What's Shield of Warning do? Oh, right, yeah, it gives you an advantage.
Lets me take the higher roll for initiatives,
Yeah.
which is good because my initiative's crap.
I'll be right back. I just
Whoa.
gotta go change.
That is crap.
Well, yeah.
What, did I just roll 2 1s or something?
No, you rolled
No, just-
one.
Yeah,
roll
one,
again.
Roll again.
Initiative doesn't naturally have advantage on here.
Yeah.
So just roll again.
Oh, right. Okay.
Brr. Oh, excuse me.
While they're doing their thing, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take care of something real quick before
Okay.
I head back to the fight.
Yeah,
Cool.
sounds good. That's not much better.
Yeah.
I would have laughed so hard if it was a 1 again.
It's nice to know that the
To be
dragon.
honest, I might have laughed too.
It's nice to know that the dragonborn and the turtle are on an equal footing in terms of dexterity.
Well, again, when do you guys ever use Dex?
Hmm?
When do you guys ever use Dex for anything?
I don't.
Yeah.
Let me just... I'm going to put some fun combat music.
Adventurers.
Not chill. Fight music light.
Dex and intelligence are my second lowest stats, so.
Yeah. See, I like this one because it reminds me of Final Fantasy IX.
I have that on my Switch. It froze
It
on me.
recently came out on the Xbox One.
And Final Fantasy VII just came out on the Switch. During Dynn and Pride's whole thing, I may have been playing it.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it's not the remake. So,
No.
All right, I have made you guys. I'm gonna make you guys fight 2 bandit captains. That's the stat blocks I'm going to use. Yes, they're just prisoners. I roll.
Can one of the prisoners or specifically be racist Kevin?
Yeah, sure. You requested it. Dynn's not here to tell me no. All right, racist Kevin rolled a 9, and
I'll take care of likes to be stabbed.
sure, and then likes to be stabbed. Whatever his name was, I wasn't listening.
Steven, I think.
Rolled a 5.
Likes to be stabbed, Dale.
That was
Right.
Dale.
No, that was don't drop the stove.
no,
Don't drop the soap, Dale.
Dongo is actually
Oh.
saying this.
All right, give me 1 second just to write these.
Okay.
No, he's saying to fight Dale. But to fight, don't drop the soap, Dale.
I was really hoping you guys could fight racist Kevin and don't drop the soap Dale. They just
Well-
seem like.
Well, I specifically requested it racist Kevin.
I'm fine with racist Kevin. I was just really hoping the other one could have been "Don't drop the soap, Dale."
What about
He
the
feels like-
stabby one?
Yeah, why not? I feel like the one who would want to be stabbed would be like gay.
Or who wants to stab?
I kind of understand what you mean, though. Yeah.
Regardless, racist Kevin is going down. I'm not gonna kill him, but
You're just gonna beat the shit out of him.
yeah.
You just knock him out, and then he wakes up and like, all races are equal. He knocked his head back.
He got the racism beater out of him.
Okay, theater of the mind. Groc, you're gonna go first. Then it's going to be, I don't care, just BC 1, Bandit Captain 1, and then it's going to be Bandit Captain 2, and then it's going to be Hathor, because Bandit Captain 2 has dexterity of +3 compared to Hathor's +1, and they both tied at 5.
Alright.
So Groc, convict, Hathor.
Cool. I'm gonna go up to racist Kevin and
He's 1, right? I'm just gonna fucking write
Yeah.
down Kevin.
Yeah. Kevin and Steven.
Steven. There we go. I wrote him down.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right. Do this thing.
Oh yeah, that fucking hits in a heart and a half.
I don't think these guys have any armor. It shouldn't be too hard to hit them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Discord, go away. Okay, there we go.
Nice.
And
Mm.
is he stunned?
No, I think it's a 4 that has to be a stun.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. My never mind. Never mind.
Groc, do you fight sword and board or dual wield? What's your style?
Dual wield.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got a katana and a wakizashi that I use, as well as the mask that's connected to my samurai helmet. It can connect to my jaw for a bite attack.
Oh, nice.
Because
yeah,
I
didn't you say you took the samurai fighter archetype?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
That one looks
The-
fun. I want to try that one sometime.
Yep. And I specifically made Groc a snapping turtle.
Nice.
So he has like some sort of mask, Hanzo mask, or not Hanzo mask.
Anya.
Anya mask.
Mm-hmm.
Samurai
Alright.
is the one where you have the ability to just give yourself temporary hit points.
Well, yeah, it's a fighting spirit. It gives me 5 temporary hit points and advantage on my next attack.
So
And you can
basically
use
it's
those
the,
to your levels, right?
It does, like, I think the temporary hit points increase at specific levels.
But I mean, you can use it as many times as your Constitution score plus level.
It's, I think it's 3 times a day.
Fighting spirit. Let's see. I'll just pop it up in chat.
3 times a day.
There you go.
Yeah, it's your oh shit button.
Yeah.
So it gives me a little bit more bulk as well as
Yeah.
a higher chance of hitting.
Okay.
Okay. Speaking of higher chance of hitting, that was only attack 1. Go attack
Yes.
2.
Wakazashi.
All right.
And this is all again all non-lethal.
Yeah. That
Show
hits.
the man a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That is nice. He's still
Yeah.
fine.
Well, good thing I have a bonus action.
Yeah, he's not worried.
Yeah.
So that hits. Cool. Fantastic. You did a buttload of fucking damage to this guy.
Well, yeah, I'm a fighter.
Oh, I realized one regret I have now was not naming racist Kevin racist Richard, because then people will just call him racist Dick.
Anywho,
I
Are
never
you going
understood
to
why-
use action surge and do it all again?
Nah, I would have to wait a short rest to use that again, so I'm gonna.
Okay, and don't forget, you guys are supposed to take a dive.
Well, isn't it supposed to be Dynn and Pry that's
Yeah.
supposed to?
Right? Yeah, derp.
Yeah.
I got too excited.
Yeah.
Oh, right. It's Kevin's turn now. That was Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kevin, he's supposed to have a scimitar and a dagger. I will say he's got a prison shank, and so that'll act as a dagger.
Mm.
And so he is going to make 3 attacks against you.
Jesus.
Let me just pull out a third d20. Here we go. I'm using normal d20, not favorite d20s or anything like that. So
Do
rolling
these
off.
guys have clubs or prison shanks or something?
Well, that's just it. They attack with either a scimitar or a dagger, and so I'm using a dagger because that'll be a prison shank.
Okay.
And then likes to get stabbed. Kevin just does unarmed fighting because he just wants to get stabbed.
Oh
Uh-oh.
shit. He's a
One of
monk.
those is a natural 20.
Oh no, racist Kevin. Kevin.
I knew it. He is Doom guy.
And 18 to hit.
The 18 and the natural 20 will hit.
And then, a 15 doesn't. So the natural 20 hits. And so it's a dagger. It's not going to fucking kill you. So,
Just rolling 10d10 for damage.
No. Total is going to be 3d4. Ooh.
Yeah.
They're all 4s.
You don't know that.
I just fear the day that you have to pull out a dice rolling app like Matthew Mercer does every so often.
Well, funny you should mention that. Adam can tell you the numerous times I've had to pull out the dice rolling app.
Yeah, there was that time that we were being chased by a lich, and I stuffed my bag of 1,000 ball bearings into a cannon, and then Ghost aimed the cannon at the lich and fucking blew his head off.
Damn.
The DM ruled that every single one of those pellets was going to count for a use of the catapult spell, so 1d8. So we rolled 1,000 d8s.
God.
Norfinas,
Yeah.
keep that in mind. Write that down.
Yeah.
Oh, funny enough, all 3 of them were 2s. 2. So 6 plus 6, because it's a 1d4 plus 3. 6 plus 6, 12. You take 12 pokey damage with a shank.
It's racist Kevin's way of saying you're number 2 and I'm number 1.
And then
Wait a minute, that's not Doom guy, that's Robbie Rotten. Oh, we are number...
Yeah.
And I know. I realize.
We are number 1.
rest in peace, Robbie Rotten.
Yeah.
Shouldn't compare him to racist Kevin. That man is a national treasure.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so speaking of, it is now going to be likes to get stabbed Steven, and I assume he's just going to be in combat with you, Adam, so he's going to be in fighting with Hathor. And he's got the 3 multi-attacks. And it's just like stab with the dagger, the prison shank.
But he's holding the dagger backwards so that he's
Luckily, my shield will protect me.
maybe. I mean, natural 20s happen as we learned.
Okay. 22, 22, and 17.
2 hits. How the
Okay,
fuck is this guy swinging a 22?
17 and 17 plus 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
He's using bandit captain stats, so.
Yeah, they're a challenge of 2.
Mhm.
Oh.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they work out in the prison, right? I mean, what else are they going to do?
Yeah, no, it's true. That's,
All right, roll
I
'em.
tried to find something that wouldn't be crazy overpowered, like a gladiator, which is a challenge 8.
Oh, I know. I've seen those guys. Jesus.
Or assassin, which is also a challenge 8.
All right, how much am I eating?
I'm rolling that right. Oops, only need to roll 2. Only 2 of those hit.
I bet you likes to get stabbed, Steven. He probably likes to work out every part of his body except for his core because that's where he likes to get stabbed most.
You also get stabbed for 12. 2 3s.
Damn.
Okay.
3 2s and 2 3s. Nice.
Yeah. Now it's your turn, and you're fighting. Likes to get stabbed, Steve.
So, likes to get stabbed, Steven. Do you also like to be thrashed by chain whips, or is that a little outside your wheelhouse?
Ooh, hurt me, Daddy. Oh yeah.
Whoa.
What have I created? I don't want to hear ghosts say these things.
Hathor
No,
goes,
that's
no.
my name, Daddy.
Ooh, harder, Daddy. Now that is what you thought it was.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit because the second one's not gonna hit, but the first one will.
You hit your first thing, and he's just like, yes. The second one misses, and like, try harder.
Fuck me, right?
I mean,
Okay, 13. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? 15.
wait,
I'm
because
just really embarrassed that I missed with a +9. That's
wait, question.
Hathor's feeling a little ashamed right now.
Because this is anime.
Are you gonna put any smite into that first whip?
Yeah, sure, why not?
The instant critical is only on inanimate objects and golems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I better change that then.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, that's an extra 6 radiant damage.
Nice.
like, likes to get stabbed. Steven is just seeing that Hathor is looking kind of down. Is like, and as my boss Dynn likes to say, the bad happens, but so can the good.
Actually, if anything, likes to get stabbed. Steve is like, that's not stabbing. That's whipping. I mean, I like it, but it's not stabbing.
It's not
Does-
the same.
It does cut into the
He
flesh.
gets hit with the radiant damage, and he's like, yes, purify me.
It's slashing damage, not piercing damage. Different.
Oh, not purifying. My parents tried that already.
In the acid, I'm not hallucinating enough. Okay, Groc, it's your turn. Back to the top.
Okay. I didn't appreciate getting stabbed, so I'm gonna stab back.
I could take your stab for you, says likes to get stabbed, Steven.
Is it
I'm
13?
gonna say that misses.
Gee, missing with the katana. It's like
You only just barely missed. Yeah, there you go.
But missing with the katana, it gives me flashbacks to real early on in the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I swear you should just swap it up that the Wakizashi goes first, then the katana.
Maybe
10.
another 10.
I don't know. I think we gotta talk to Gaijin about this one. Because isn't like a Wakizashi only used as an offense, as a, like, to deflect stuff? I don't know.
Depends. I think, I haven't read...
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Ignore the clause.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to make Discord notifications go away.
Oh, hold on. That 13 does hit.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually opened up the player's manual and I had to check and see what studded leather does. They're not wearing studded leather, but the book Bandit Captains wear it, and their AC is 15, and I had to look and do math, and so without it, their AC should be 12.
Nice.
Right. Another 17. Oh, he's down. Kevin's down. So, well, I mean, the lightning katana would have done it, not the claws.
Yeah.
He's still
I
down.
didn't use the clause. Yeah.
You took a shit on racist Kevin.
Assert your
work.
dominance.
I try to spit on him, but the spit just evaporates before it gets to him.
Your throat's too dry.
It's too hot.
No, I mean I got the thing over my mouth that keeps my body cool, so I'd be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, I
he-
forgot about that.
Cold on your mask. Right. So Kevin went down, and then it's gonna be likes to get stabbed. Steven, who is currently fighting with Hathor, and then he's going to look over, see Kevin go down. Is like, Kevin, no, stab me later. Oh, these are not good rolls, Adam. I'm sorry.
Not good for him or not good for me?
Not good for you. I rolled a
I mean,
19. A 19, a 19, and a 17, each plus 5. So 24, 24, and 22.
This guy's been training to take on armed guards.
All that stabbing, all that likes to stab, Steven, he learned how to stab.
What doesn't
likes
kill
to
him
get
makes him
stabbed,
stronger.
Steven. He trained himself so hard so he could fight tougher opponents that could stab him harder.
All right, 1, 2, 3. So 4, 9, 15. You take 15 piercing damage.
Cool, I guessed it exactly.
Now it's your turn. Yeah, that's gonna hit. I had to go back and double check that 11 from before. They both hit.
Okay.
Ouch. Ooh.
Is he dead?
Nope. Nope. Not yet.
Jesus.
It's a shame
All right.
that
He
Go
is
for it.
now.
Nope.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nope. He's
Yeah,
still
Mike's-
up.
What doesn't
Steven.
kill him makes him stronger. And
It's
he's
because
been
you're not
stabbed a
stabbing
lot.
him.
He likes
No.
to get
Exactly.
stabbed. That
You
means he
have
has
to blast-
resistance to stabbing damage.
Well, let's just. How about we make this a thing? You have to stab him or he doesn't die. Or he doesn't
Yeah,
I don't
right.
have anything for stabbing. You stab him.
Nope, the
Yeah.
bite misses.
well, fine. Here's a stab.
Oh!
Here's a stab. Here's a very big stab.
Purify him.
Jesus.
Oof.
Does that do it? Does that do it, Ghost?
It actually was exactly. The critical was exactly what he had.
I had some low rolls on that. That was unfortunate, but yeah.
So, because of the
You see
radiant
Radiant
damage.
Going
It brought him
down?
exactly to 0.
You just hear a
Hallelujah. I was just about to say that, yeah.
It's like that one scene from Family Guy. What does it feel like when I stab people? Ow! This is what I've been doing to people?
Oh my
Wow.
god, I deserve to be in here.
No, the thing is, it's the opposite. He's just like, this is what happens when I kill people? They must be loving it. I love it.
All right.
and,
I'm gonna. How badly are you hurt?
I am 43 out of 58.
All right. I'll throw you 10 from my lay on hands, and I'm pretty badly hurt, so I'll need the rest.
Well, at this point, you've currently got now new challengers. A blue kobold and a pink tiefling. I
Oh
know
wait,
you're
don't
right,
they
I'm
need
just
to
kidding.
grab the fire cultist?
In
Yeah,
that
but
case,
they gotta make it look convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is he with them?
Yeah, I'll say that in their journey to run and get their stuff, they ran back and they grabbed what's his face. I don't even
Mhm.
remember if I gave him a name or not.
Coldy
It's Johnny
McCulterson.
Pyro. It's
Johnny Pyro. Johnny, yeah, sure. Firestorm.
Johnny.
Like
Cult-
Johnny Pyro.
He's related to Johnny Star
Cult-
Wars.
Johnny Cultist.
Johnny Dark
This
Souls.
one's a really big fan of the guy Pyro from the X-Men.
Team Fortress.
He's
There's
just-
an
Body of
X-Men
the
called
flaming-
Pyro?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, he's from Australia.
Yes.
He's sometimes good, sometimes bad, depending on who makes him.
So
More often
basically
than-
more akin to early Deadpool.
Yeah.
I mean, more often than not, he's part of Magneto's Brotherhood.
Yeah, that's true.
There are occasional times when he's a good guy, though, so it's kind of like, eh. They
I
do
love
that
how
with certain.
back in the old original X-Men comic books, they literally called it the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Yeah.
Great optics there, Magneto.
But bro, did you see X-Men 3?
Yes.
The Last Stand.
Yes.
Yeah, X-Men 3: The
Yeah.
Last Stand. Pyro's
My
in
ex-girlfriend was an extra in that movie.
Oh.
Neat.
Case.
But during the final fight where he's fighting
Oh,
the dude with the
yeah.
fire powers, and it's like, you should have
The
stayed in
one-
school, and then Iceman goes full ice and knocks him out cold. Like, you never should have left. That was Pyro.
Oh
He was in
yeah.
the
Who-
movie.
He
who's
was in
lighting?
the first and second one.
He left.
He lights cars on fire and stuff.
Yep,
Yeah.
he plays with the lighter.
Yeah, that's
He was
Pyro.
He wasn't a really big dude. He was more of a lighter guy.
He was a kid.
You motherfucker.
What?
Oh,
It was a
Right.
bad pun.
it
That
took me a
was-
minute.
All right,
That was.
let's do this.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay,
Are we
now I got
re-rolling
it.
initiatives or what?
No, just Dynn and Pride. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make this cultist have an initiative too. Because why not?
Mhm.
I mean, if you guys get knocked out, I'm not gonna kill you guys, but it makes
Come on.
Mhm.
cultist got rolled a 16. Hathor is still last. What did Groc get? 20 or 19?
Yeah.
Yeah,
20.
he got. Groc got a 20 and Hathor got a 5.
Yeah, I got a high initiative for once. It was weird.
That's because Norfinas
Hey,
is not
Dynn
there.
gets to do that PvP he always wanted.
Yes.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Oh no, my pen is dying. Okay. Cool. I got my
If this is what's
stats.
going down, then I think I'm gonna hold on to my healing hands for later because we're supposed to lose this one.
Mhm.
All right, go Groc. Beat up
Uh,
your friends.
So we're holding off. So I'm at 43 still.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll start with the cultist,
Okay.
and I'm going to grapple him.
Okay. Oh, strength. Right.
Yeah.
Jesus
11.
Christ.
Wow.
I got to roll. Nope, you win.
Oh,
I rolled a 6. I rolled a 6.
I was
plus
hoping that the
modifiers.
cultist reverses the grapple and does a suplex to you.
That would be amazing. I'm gonna be
That
honest. The cultists do that.
No,
The cultists
no, 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 no. Oh shit.
That would be a nat 20 on his part.
Yeah.
That like I am a 450-pound dude. That would be.
A nat 20.
That
Yeah.
Dynn would start considering joining a fire cult for that.
Yeah.
If that's what
But,
it gets you.
Oh, yeah. I now have Cultimate Culterson grappled.
Her. You guys, cool.
Hey,
You got it.
Pyro.
Yeah, I just
All right.
realized I forgot to bring up the fucking picture I have for my Bard of Fortune stuff.
Ooh, hold on. Dynn should have gone first, actually, because he had a 21.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oops, my bad. Go for it, Dynn. Beat up your friends. No, you
Dynn
don't
is
have
go-
your animals.
Set them out anyway. I was gonna send them out. I was not. I was gonna use Brecky for an escape at the end of this, but yeah. Dynn is going to attack because he doesn't want to hurt his friends, but he knows he has to, so he's not sure which one he's gonna hit first.
You just hear in the
Flip a
back of your head, Norfinas, do it.
You know, for some reason he hears Norfinas saying "do it," and he just starts facing Pride. I'm just messing. But okay, I'm gonna attack Groc.
Good luck.
You know, I'm gonna attack Hathor. I'll fight
Good
Hathor
luck.
and Pride can fight Groc.
I just realized we have two very squishy people going up against.
The
I actually
tanks.
have an idea.
Dude, that guy ripped like half my hit points down. You guys are gonna have no problem.
Yeah, but you got higher armor, though.
To yell at Pride. Pride, You want to take the turtle, or you want to take the guard?
I'll take the turtle.
With the weapons you guys have, hitting an armor class that's fairly high is not going to be that hard, I don't think.
Well, it's your
It's
funeral.
okay, hit-
man.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. They're player characters, which means they're not gonna hit because player characters never hit.
It's
Hold
okay,
on,
hit me
Grox,
with
let
the
me get the
frying
link for
pan.
you.
All right, well, I'm gonna hit Hathor then with the frying pan. I'm not gonna have the fire damage on it though. I'm gonna turn that off because I can turn it off.
I would take half off that anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a red dragon.
you resist the fur.
17.
Oh, what the fuck? But
Yeah, I know.
it does you. Hold on.
That's okay. We
You're-
have it in Discord.
Actually,
Yeah.
You're looking for an AC 20.
Yeah. Pung.
actually, this might be a dumb question, but considering they're letting us hit them, can we just get advantage on our attacks for this?
Oh,
That is
I'm
a
not
you
good
let
letting you
question.
hit me. I'm not letting you hit me.
We gotta earn it.
You gotta
Yeah.
work it.
If I just act like a jobber, then it's going to be too obvious.
Plus, I think,
Yeah.
plus
All right, that's fine. I get
the
it.
fact that you just beat up the
That's
other
no
two
problem.
guys.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, I guess
Hey,
with my
Palpatine, what's the best class to play in D&D?
Druid.
get it? He's Puppetine.
And it's like that time the Emperor from Star Wars learned the perfect dialogue. Something,
Ironic.
something, dark side. Something, complete.
Doesn't Dynn get another attack?
N-
no.
no,
No.
not without
He's only a level 1 fighter.
Yeah.
Brecky or Bubbles.
Yep.
I guess that'll be it for my turn then.
I'd like to think you use the frying pan and Hathor blocks it with his shield and just like. "Bleh."
Hathor says, I've been hit with a lot of things in my life, but never a frying pan.
First time for everything. All right, well, it's now Groc's turn.
No, Groc's already grappled.
Yeah, well, we'll skip the
Yeah,
initiative.
we'll just skip out Groc's turn with that then.
Well, no question. So I've got him grappled in my arms. Could I realistically bite the dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I give up on you, fucking Link.
If it's good enough for Mike Tyson, it's good enough for us.
Oh. Oh, there you go.
Oh shit.
No, this is specifically going for
Yeah,
non-vital.
That's not gonna work because it's not a GIF.
Norfinas is looking
Yeah, it
on
was.
and looking through looking through the telescope. Oh no!
Yeah, it's like you need to cool off.
Ah, no, this isn't burning.
This is This is the wrong kind of burn.
It's
This
frost.
isn't burning. This is colding.
It's cold.
This
burn,
is
not
freezer
hot
burn.
Yeah. Damn it! Fuck! I just realized I should have called this the frostbite.
Still can.
Yeah,
Yeah, but now it's
doesn't matter.
yeah. I'm changing that now, but still.
So it's my turn now, is it?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
go Pride. We've been kind of wasting a
Cool.
lot of time.
Yeah.
Oh
Wait.
boy, what to do?
Suplex?
Suplex City.
Yes, I would love to see Pride suplex Groc.
Pride, light the cultist on fire.
Nah. I will run up behind Groc and I will use this will be the first use of a weapon I've never fucking used. My new Cade sword,
Uh-oh.
aptly called Calamity.
That
Nope.
misses.
Nope.
You
First
just bounce
and
off
last
my
time.
you bounce off my shell.
Groc got lucky, but you didn't.
ting, 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 ting.
Let me see. What cantrips do I have for bonus actions?
Baffling.
Oh, this isn't a bonus action.
Too bad you're not a sorcerer that can make any cantrip a bonus action.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought cantrips were always bonus actions.
No.
Only specific ones.
Oh,
Like Vicious Mockery. Yeah, fuck it, I'll use Vicious Mockery, but I can't think of a good fucking insult.
Wait, that's a bonus action?
Yeah,
yeah.
Ha
hold on.
Such a hard shell. You I bet you're soft on the inside. Something like that.
Hold on, I have to think. Do I want to blow? Nah, I won't blow it here.
I was gonna say.
I have my turn.
Were you gonna
Says
try and
it's an
do
action.
Hellfire, Hellish Rebuke?
Bonus
No.
action.
His.
Hellish Rebuke is a reaction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Vicious Mockery is a action.
Yeah.
Why the
Still.
fuck did I think it was a bonus action? I
Meh.
did information from somewhere.
I feel like. Yeah.
Dimble.
Nah.
Hathor.
I
Do
mean,
your
I mean,
mojo.
bardic inspiration is a bonus action, so maybe that's probably where that came from.
No, no.
Can't inspire himself though.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, like, where the thought that vicious mockery was a bonus action.
Could I feasibly get all these guys in my 15-foot fire cone?
Yeah. Also, you can position yourself for theater of the mind. Well, I will.
I yell, Groc, get down! And
And
I'm
he's
gonna
holding
spit
someone.
fire.
That's a low save.
Yeah.
It's a nice easy save. You guys will get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Doubtful.
it is half damage.
Dexterity save.
Yeah.
Oh no, the cultist rolled a 1.
Well, that's
Oh,
not
shit.
good.
Oh no!
Oh, I succeeded. The
I'm gonna-
tiefling takes a fucking 4th damage.
I'm gonna eat my strawberry vanilla cupcake. Damn it, I don't have food, do I?
Nope.
No.
Can I
Oh,
say that?
no.
I use
And
regards
we've
to
just killed the cultist.
Hold on.
No, the
Maybe.
cultist is still alive, but for a natural 1, I'm gonna drop him down to 1. He would have
Yeah.
had. He has 27, so the 17 would have brought him down to 10.
It's okay. He likes being on fire.
He does. And so basically being dropped down to 1, he's like, yes! Oh god, yes! Oh, it hurts so bad!
He's like to get burned, Steven.
Oh god.
You already have a Steven.
But this is this is apparently another likes to get something, Steven. There's a
th-
likes
this-
to get something for everything. There's likes
th-
to, there's
this,
food for every likes to get.
No, this is Steven spelled with a PH.
Exactly.
Stefan.
Stefan.
Likes to get burned, Stefan.
We already called him Johnny Pyro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That takes my full action to do the fire breath, so next turn.
Cool. Back up to Dynn.
I take 17.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna say that
All right.
I did have full health, right? Because
Yeah.
21 minus 17, that is 20. That is 34. Jesus.
Would I have been back up to full health because of from the previous fireball?
Alright.
I will say no because of that stick up your butt.
Alright.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna go
I
say
Okay.
I'm gonna freaking win first so I can get some health back.
Yeah.
10.
You know-
It's my level, so 9.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, at some point, you two are supposed to go down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
only took
that's-
4 damage from that.
All right. I'm going to attack with my What would my flame dial do if I used it here?
Grenade.
I feel like the flame dial is redundant here.
Oh, like
Would
make
be
it
here.
stronger? Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna use my chef's pen again on Hathor.
There you
got
go.
me.
Right, it does.
Nice.
10.
Oh, 7, because if I'm not using the fire damage, remember?
Sure, he only takes half, so that would literally been 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you might
Alright,
as well.
I'll use the
yeah.
fire damage just because like
Yeah.
it'll help. But,
Where you hit me, you jump up and brain me on the head.
I jump. I'll just smack it in the face.
No, it's like Tom and Jerry. He smacks him in the tail, and all you hear is ah!
Oh,
Okay. Oh yeah, right. This. I don't think Pyro's gonna be taking any actions with 1, and more or less not being grappled. So Dynn, go Groc. Because I didn't make Pyro take a turn last turn.
I'm working out some math here. Alright, so I took 9 damage from that. 32. I'll just keep the.
Just keep using your katana. You're bound to keep missing everybody. Such a jerk.
Is this the scream you were thinking of?
The
I put it in the Discord.
I'm gonna say yes because it's a 2-minute video clip.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll happen pretty soon.
Yeah.
He gets his tail chopped in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah. At 36.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What you gonna do, Groc?
So I assume the cultist is like just kind of like on the ground cackling at this point.
Yeah, he's in ecstasy at this point. Like it hurts so good. The pain is exquisite. Like he's been brought down to 1. Further uncomfortable details, etc., etc.
Yes.
Basically, this is gonna go onto YouTube. You know where I'm going.
yeah.
Yeah. I will, because I'm not gonna not fight back, but I will fight pride with my claws. So, go for some claw attacks.
I think that's
that
gonna
fucking
hit pride.
hits.
Yeah. That's why I'm going with the claws.
Oof.
And that'll be it.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, my weapons just happened to be put away, so I'm back to 17 AC.
Yeah.
Hellish Butte coming up?
No, I'm saving that. I actually only get that once every long rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll try and deal with Groc more easily. I cast Levitate.
Oh,
Oh no.
there you go.
So I have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's not so bad for a fighter. If it was wisdom, he'd be fucked.
I mean, not necessarily.
Oh!
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying. You said. I mean, if it was intelligence, dexterity, or charisma, it'd be more so. Wisdom's not awful for me.
See, that's why you should always make intelligence your dump stat. Never make it wisdom.
Yeah, but wisdom is
I think there's only a handful of spells in the game that have an intelligence save.
Yeah.
other than wizard. Is there any class that benefits from having intelligence?
Don't think so.
Arcane Trickster, but an Arcane Trickster rogue,
Eldritch Knight?
because their magic is still wizard spells.
Yeah.
I think Eldritch Knight is Constitution because
No,
Warlocks.
they do intelligence.
Do they?
They
See,
use
I
wizard
figured-
spells.
Because Warlocks use Constitution.
They use charisma.
Yeah,
Right.
they
right.
use charisma.
Right. I meant to say that.
If there was Constitution magic, I would play that class.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Monk. Cast Fist.
Muscle Wizard casts Fist.
They use wisdom for their key abilities, don't they?
Yeah. Same with Druids and
Anyway,
Clerics.
so now Groc's dangling 20 feet in the air.
Dance, puppet, dance.
All right, now, that's a fucking action. God damn it. Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
Now in my turn.
Like, I like to point out, like you like, yeah, you're lifting Groc. That would still be a somewhat out of a strain on the concentration because Groc just barely is underneath the limit.
Still says up to.
I know, but it's just like the limit is 500 pounds and Groc is 450.
Plus whatever he's carrying too.
You know what I realized? You guys remember when you fought that Manticore and you made that Manticore levitate?
And explode.
Well, the Manticore probably weighs more than 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Hmm.
All right, so Pride, that's your turn. Groc is floating. Are you going to give like Dynn a bardic inspiration?
No, because I'm gonna save the Bardic
No,
Inspiration.
No, because it's Pride, and I don't think he's used Bardic Inspiration once in this entire campaign.
I think Cherry's
Because we're gonna have to be dealing with the cult at a later date. And
What does that
wasting
have to
his in
do-
a fake fight.
What does that have to
Wasting my
do?
Bardic Inspirations in a fake fight.
What does
is
that
not
have to do-
helping one.
But what does that have to do with the entire rest of the campaign where you haven't used it once?
Let me put it to you this way: if we actually needed them in a fight,
We died.
before
I know.
yeah,
I'm just
glasses.
I'm just being a shit.
like if Pride could have used Vicious Mockery after he levitated Groc, he could have just as said like, "Look who's high and mighty now."
Yeah, but then that would
Oh,
imply that
God.
Pride knows Groc.
Yeah. Even then, he can't because they're both actions.
Which, to be honest, doesn't really make sense for Vicious Mockery because it deals so little damage.
Well, it
it's
also-
basically a worse version of Frostbite with a Wisdom save instead of a Con save.
It does make it so that your opponent, that the person who gets hit does take disadvantage on their next attack, though.
So does Frostbite.
Anyways,
So yeah, now it's Hathor's turn.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, to keep up with the bit, I guess I'm gonna try and cover Groc's back a little bit and go after the guy who cast the spell on him. I hate to do this to you, Pride.
And attack
Oh
of
well,
opportunity.
Pride can hopefully take it.
Of opportunity on Dynn, though, right? And Hathor leaving.
My weapon has a 10-foot reach.
It's got a whip.
yep.
Good.
okay.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Come on.
Doom.
Fuck. Yeah, that's not good.
Do-do-do-do.
Oh,
no! You're gonna whip
Ooh.
yourself. No, roll
Can
me.
I whip Groc instead?
Roll. Just roll a
20 foot up in the
d20.
air, though. He's beyond your reach.
Yeah.
Roll a d20. Anything less than 5, you'll whip yourself.
Well, let's see what. Well, he's got another attack as well.
There you go. You're fine. You didn't whip yourself.
He's still got the attack that hit
I
though.
wish I'd rolled that on my attack. Alright, I'm not wasting any more smites. We're gonna need those later.
Yeah. Plus, we're fighting friends.
Yeah.
Alright.
Press smite would
Hold
probably
on.
hurt
So,
Pride.
how much is 8 plus 6?
14.
Congratulations, you slapped Pride into submission.
Oh no!
He's a fucking bard. What did you think? I have 28 health.
I'm sorry.
You're at 6th level.
Yes, and I have shitty con.
He's just staring at Pride with so much disappointment.
So that drops Groc.
Yeah, probably on Pride.
so, considering
I think for flavor text, we should say that Groc, you drop on top of Hathor, and that's how you subdue everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I was just gonna say something real quick. Isn't the
How
guy
high up in
that
the air is he?
20
knocked
feet.
out?
Ooh, 20 feet times 500 pounds being dropped on you, Hathor. Yeah, I'm gonna play
450.
DM story mode.
That'll work.
He drops on you, Hathor.
You can knock me out if you want. I just want to know how many dice and what kind.
I don't know, but for fun, this is what could have been. Roll me a dex save. He's dropping on you regardless, but
Yeah.
this
Well,
is just a.
actually, look,
Okay, I add 2.
you did say
Technically,
20
it's a
feet.
+3 because of my aura.
Yeah, 20 feet.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about something though. He did say 20 feet and plus 5.
Total 16.
No,
Yep.
no. 20 feet, and I weigh 450 pounds.
So if he's 20 feet and you weigh about 450 pounds,
That's
roll 5
physics right
d20s and
there.
that's how much damage you take. How's that? Roll 5 d20s and that's how
Alright,
much damage you take.
Just to see.
There is a formula you can determine the terminal velocity.
Kills them.
Oh my god, if that had done 3 more hit points of damage, that actually would have killed me. I would have been killed by a falling tortle.
Well, that's D&D for you.
like
Here at Broken Realms, we like to say that we planned all of this.
And somehow like all 3 of you just died, and then it's just Dynn and Norfinas in the party by themselves for some reason now. Like, it was like
Wait,
the adventures of
are we
Norf and
going
Dynn.
with... Wait, are we going with Groc's roll or my roll?
I say
Because if we're going with Groc's roll, I'm actually dead.
How about we just go with my roll? That way it's enough. don't wanna
Watch
be
him
left
roll
out.
more.
well, even then, and this was never intended to kill. Like,
There's a nice medium.
yeah.
There's
Nope,
a nice
still
medium.
dead.
No, I think the intent was that this would not actually be a kill, but still.
Yeah.
Both of you are knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. like,
Honestly, even if it did kill me, I wouldn't even be mad. That's fucking hilarious.
yeah, this is like if that was how Groc and Hathor died.
And this is all because of Levitate. That
Yeah.
one spell I got from eating a fucking air elemental on the fucking airplane.
You ate a backpack.
That had an air elemental in it.
Yeah.
He was a ghost.
Yeah, he was a ghost, and he had the ability to consume basically the properties of magic items. Like, so he basically permanently has the spell levitate.
Until I
Meanwhile,
die and become a wraith again, and then ditch it.
meanwhile, in the
So,
distance, you see
Dynn
Norfinas
just
just
looked
face
at-
palming at everything you just watched.
Okay, so Dynn is just looking at the unconscious bodies of the cultist and his 3 friends, and he's
Oh.
just like,
The cultist isn't unconscious. He's still on fire, cackling like a maniac.
I thought you brought him down. No, I thought you took him down.
No, he's brought down to 1.
Weren't you grappling him, though?
Nah, I let go and I dodged out of the way of the fire.
Okay.
All right, well, Screw it. I'm going to shoot a ball bearing at the cultist while he's just not paying
Why?
attention.
You need him to. Do you want to drag Groc out of the?
I can. I have the potion of hill giant strength. I could. Or I could just get Brecky and Bubbles to help me with it.
Oh god, what would they look like on this fucking plane?
We don't know.
That would be kind of
You know,
interesting.
considering something I sent to Ghost, I have a good idea.
Brecky is.
Either way, I'm getting Brecky out so we can just. I was gonna put the hostages on top of Brecky and run away with that anyway. So.
Bubbles is just the Balrog.
And Brecky just has legs now.
Mhm.
His fins turned into wings, and he has legs. He is actually Shark Dragon now.
So a dragon.
I mean, it's a turtle dragon. Why can't there be a shark dragon? Yeah. So
Ghost.
Hold on, let me Google Shark Dragon.
Ghost, what am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to get the attention of the fire cultist. I'm going to have to
Get him off his feet, heal him up so he's not dead with one.
Oh, hey, this is even from D&D Beyond.
fine.
Jesus fuck! Okay, so I did the math of 450 pounds dropping 20 feet. In terms of pounds, foot per pound pressure, 8,847 pounds.
Holy balls!
So what you're saying is all three of them are dead.
Yeah, more or less.
Good Lord.
I had to do a whole bunch of conversion because there's a thing called the splat calculator. In height of meters, 20 feet is about 6 meters. 450 pounds is about 204 kilograms. And so I've calculated it, and it gave me speed at impact. You were going 10.84 meters per seconds. Or basically you were going about 40 kilometers an hour. It took 1 second, 1.11 seconds to go 20 feet. And the energy at impact was 11,955.2 joules. And then,
So no, what Norfinas sees, Hathor whips Pride, who passes out from pain and acid. Groc drops, and then just mushroom cloud.
all you see is Dynn standing the victor like the fucking boss of this prison once again.
Without doing it.
So basically,
Luigi wins by doing nothing.
Pride basically
Okay,
KO'd
next.
Pride KO'd half the group
Okay,
with a fucking utility spell.
After everything happens,
When we have to invade a camp or something, we're just gonna have Groc go in his shell and just roll him down the hill at them.
Oh my god. Groc and catapult.
Groc.
You can't. There is not enough spell slots to do that.
Okay, so real quick. So falls from the sky onto Pride and Hathor, mushroom cloud. Then just Dynn's just standing in front of this, just confused. Then realizes he stands on top of Groc's shell, just with a victorious pose, and just screams, "Yeah!"
And everyone stops fighting.
But before Groc passes out, he just flips off Dynn, and then boom.
My
Meanwhile,
good
Pride is just
Lord.
fucking Family Guy laying there.
Yeah, no, he's Yamcha'd. No, Hathor's Yamcha'd. Hathor's Yamcha'd.
All of them are Yamcha'd.
Hathor
That,
is
like-
what?
Yamcha.
From DBZ.
Like you, I'll find the pose.
I don't know what it means.
You'll.
I think in this context, Hathor is actually way better than Yamcha, so he's not in the Yamcha pose. When you think about
No,
it.
but he just took a major impact.
If Hathor's Yamcha, does that mean that Groc's the Cyberman?
No.
Oh dare. How dare.
Go away.
So, what is happening?
At this point, Norfinas is probably poking his head around the corner from the explosion he just caused. He has one finger in his ear. He's going, ma, 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 before he turns around and he sees Dynn, fists in the air, going, ah! Victorious as Pride, Norfinas, and Hathor are all KO'd around him.
That's the pose that Hathor was in. Just just in ground zero.
What the fuck happened?
You can't make poses when you're flat.
Okay, so Norfinas. So Dynn sees Norfinas, and he's just going to quickly go down and just
my
speed.
fire
He's going to quickly jump
cultist
off
outfit.
of Groc. What's up?
Yeah, I imagine Norfinas, have you disguised yourself at this point yet?
Yeah, I would have used the mask of many faces.
So Dynn sees the guy there. He knows it's going to be Norfinas because he knows the plan, and he's just going to be like, "Can you calm down the wild cultist over there since you look like one of him?" I'm gonna heal up these. I'm gonna heal up these 3 idiots.
Norfinas just walks over. Walks over to the fire
Like-
cultist.
Actually, Dynn, roll me a check.
What?
Roll me a medicine check.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Should I roll 3 medicine checks, or what do I do?
We'll see how the first one goes.
All right. Medicine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Roll me a second one, because I think the second one will be good enough for all 3 of them. Because that 19 was pretty damn good. Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty good. I will say you were able to stabilize everyone. They're not going to die, but they're all still unconscious, but they're not going to die.
Yeah. He's worked with rolling pins before, so he knows how to handle stuff that's been thoroughly flattened.
I'm going to rummage through. I'm going to rummage through their bags and get potions for all of them because I'm not using my own potions on this.
Don't heal them. You need them to be unconscious. They're hostages.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, I don't
have
feel
any
like-
potions.
I'm going to leave Pride unconscious too because he kind of deserves it from this.
No, Norfinas is
I
actually.
mean,
Sorry,
he's-
fuck you.
He's
Yeah.
your ally. You can heal him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could.
You need.
Commit to the
Pride
bit.
needs to be
We
awake.
gotta make this work.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Dynn goes up to
Let-
Pride's body with a potion in his hand. He just contemplates life for a second, just with his high hand on his chin. Fine. And then uses one of his own potions on Pride.
See, that's why I only wanted you to do 2, because we kind of needed Pride.
Okay, that's fine. That's why I'm gonna heal up Pride at least. So that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So what happens?
See.
So, yeah, use one of my potions on Pride, and now he's okay then.
All right. At this
Oh
point,
God, Pride wouldn't
Well,
have
how much
seen what
health do I
happened.
get from it?
Pride wouldn't have seen what happened. He's gonna go back to just like Hathor and Groc in a crater.
Uh,
on-
What's the potion of healing do again?
4d8 plus 2.
Well, no, a regular healing potion is like 2d4 or plus 2.
Actually, I think I have a. Oh
Like-
wait, no, fuck me, I don't have a
Yeah.
fucking thing.
Yeah, just
set
a
for just rolling
just a
healing
regular healing
potions.
potion barely does anything.
I
It's like 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
you've done enough basically to make him not unconscious.
But-
Yeah.
7
there you
health. Yeah, he has 7 health. There we go.
Plus, if we need to rest later, then, you know.
Yeah.
You just hear Pride fucking groan, still face down in the dirt. Oh god, what the fuck happened?
I won't-
Seems he
and,
just
and-
fucking pries himself out of the fucking magnetic
And then he-
crust.
and then how does he react to the crater that is now there? Because he would have been out cold before the crater happened.
What
You
the
know what
fuck happened?
It's not important. Just we have to tie them up to make this look real. So let's just tie them up.
Roll me a quick intelligence check. I mean, you knew you were holding him, levitating, but with a good enough intelligence, you're like, oh, did I do that?
Oh fuck me! I should use that spell a lot more frequently.
Groc's claw is still in the shape of a middle finger.
Dynn sees that, and he just moves Groc's hand to point at Pride for him.
Yeah, I kind of got that, but goddamn, why can't shit like that happen intentionally?
Well, think of it this way.
Friends die.
Future combo attack. Get Groc to retreat into his shell where he's safe, and then use levitate, and then drop him on top of enemies. Huh?
All right. Anyway, so since we're probably gonna need one of Groc's weapons, though, is a just in case thing.
Take them all. He's your hostage.
Just put all their stuff into their bags and hold on to the bags.
Just grab the bags, put everything into each of their own respective bags, and we'll be fine.
Actually,
Hathor doesn't have a bag.
give the bags
doesn't
over
have
to
one of
Norfinas.
our-
Well, the thing is, Bride's gonna directly hand you Groc's radiant Wakizashi. Yeah, we're gonna need this just in case. They have a guy that
Pyro.
can summon demons.
Pyro gets up. Oh, that feels so good. Oh,
God.
that hurts. You better put a muzzle on that one, because as nice as that felt, I don't know if I can handle that again.
He feels like he went through like a really bad hot tub experience, but still came out relaxed.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna muzzle Hathor?
Yeah.
Oh, the indignity.
No, I'm not gonna.
He's not gonna like that.
I mean, it's kind of like you talking about the really bad hot dog experience. It's like when you go to like a Japanese bathhouse and there's that one old dude that's always got the water way too hot.
Because he has no nerve endings anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't actually been to one of those, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's just a common thing in like. It's a very common Japanese trope is that the old people. There's always an old man in a bathhouse that will put the water way too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it, because I didn't know about that either.
It's come up multiple times, so I'm going to assume it's a trope because it happens in Persona 5 and it happens in Yokai Watch.
Okay.
Anywho.
Well, yeah, we're just going to we're gonna have to tie up Groc and Hathor. We'll tie their hands together so they can't move their hands and stuff. And yeah.
So
He knows how to tie up animals and stuff from hunting for so long, so he'll just do the same techniques to them.
Does anyone actually have rope besides Norfinas?
I'm sure we could just. I might have rope. I have an explorer's pack, so I should.
I might. I don't know.
All right, let me do this bit first.
Why this music?
No reason. It's like, oh, I have this. I forgot about that.
I like it. I'm down for this. This is actually really nice.
Is this what we hear when we're unconscious?
Yeah, I have a lamp and some
The elevator
I have a lamp
music.
and some soap and some sealing wax and paper.
Godzilla, what is this GIF a reaction to?
The I Love Dungeons and Dragons.
What are you using it for? Like, what are you
It's
reacting?
just the idea of just like how that worked out. The whole like just dropping Groc onto Hathor to end the
Dropping
fight.
Groc 20 feet.
Yeah. Basically turning Groc into atomic bomb.
I just like the fact that we had to do math.
Yeah.
Pretty much said how ridiculously painful that would be.
Yep.
It's a good thing you did because you couldn't fucking stop me anyway.
Yeah.
No.
I want to go off something that Ghost said earlier about when I did the screaming into the air with my fist with me holding my frying pan up in a pose on top of Groc. He said that everyone stopped fighting. While Pride's tying them up, I'm going to walk into the middle of that stopped battle, and I'm like, my prisoner friends, go back to your cells. Guards, go back to your work. It's over.
I think the guards attack you at this point.
Yeah.
You should have just fucking run.
Oh, someone left.
Come on. After
Just
seeing-
run!
Run!
Seriously.
We lost
We
that.
can't. We're still waiting for everything else to happen.
Everything is happening.
It's
you're
already
expecting
happening.
Prisoners to willingly stay in prison when they could instead flee.
I roll a persuasion check at least.
Run!
Fine.
Fly,
I wanna
you
see what
fool!
happened.
You had to get a nat 20. Fly, you fool!
Yeah, I'm gonna make the guards fight you.
I get Brecky, everybody on Brecky, and we go.
No, you're running.
Fine.
You're running. Because-
You're dragging the 450-pound turtle.
Yeah.
Fine. I drink the hill. I drink the hill giant strength potion.
No,
and carry
don't waste it.
Yes.
God.
Well, you can do that, or actually, the hill giant strength wouldn't be all that bad. Or you can levitate him again.
Yeah, move
Which
him
I
when
would
he's
do
levitated.
because of how I got it. It's not actually bound by
Spell
spell
slot.
slots.
We can't make him. We can't move him when he's levitated. That's the thing.
Actually, we can. We can still grab him with.
Tie a rope
Mage
around
hand.
him.
He
Tie a rope.
can't move, but you can move him.
Yeah.
Okay. That works. Tie up a rope to Groc's foot. Levitate him. I'll drag him like a balloon.
It says right
Yeah.
here, the target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach. So you guys pulling on
Yep.
him,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I guess we're just running then.
Mm-hmm.
and you've got 10 minutes of concentration.
Which should be able to get you out of the.
All right, so you get Pyro, who's like, "Wow, you guys are amazing! I really gotta take you to Vanifer, whatever I fucking."
Jennifer, yeah, you had it right. You had it right.
All right, I guess you guys are cool. I guess I can trust you. I'll take
Then-
you guys to our secret base.
Then you see Norfinas show up as the fire cultist. Taking who to see Vanifer initiate?
Voice.
Mm.
Oh, you should see this guy. This guy's just like Vanifer. See, he's like a tiefling too. And watch, he can make fire just appear out of nowhere.
You see his pride just
I do my own.
does jazz hands with prestidigitation.
I do my own
Just spark
prestidigitation. Who are you to decide who goes and sees Vanifer?
Oh, sorry, I was
yeah.
doing something. But Vanifer, these guys fire, and I mean, okay, if you don't want me to take them to see to the base,
No,
I won't.
we will take them back to. No.
Well, do you or don't you? Make up your mind.
We have no choice now, especially now since we caught one of their paladins.
Oh,
They are-
yeah.
They are.
I guess that's my bad.
We'll take these two to be judged by Vanifer herself, and the paladin will be interrogate. The paladin and whatever the green thing is will be interrogated for information.
They know what the color green is?
Well, come on.
There's green fire.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, the green thing?
I'm referring to
Groc.
Groc.
I know.
Oh, hey,
I can't
didn't know
say
racist
turtle.
here.
Yeah.
I'm just getting offended on his behalf.
The unconscious Dragonborn is getting offended.
It's really hard to get Dragonborn to be offended about anything. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get an unconscious one to be offended?
I mean, all I have to do is say they're significantly more inferior than dragons.
Hey, I could
apparently
refer to you as a
muzzles.
kobold.
You shut your whore mouth
the giant kobold.
Oh, you mean Dorosky Grayscale?
But yeah,
Adam wouldn't get that joke.
All
No.
right, I'm just a bit. I'm getting a map.
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
I suck.
All right. Well, Groc is unconscious. I'm going to get water.
All right, you guys. Guess where you guys are going to? Everyone's going. Oh, let me drag this over. Nope.
Everybody's going to prison.
Everyone's-
Going to Eichenwald Prison.
Everyone's going to Burning Man.
Woo, Burning Man!
As Pyro leads you, to the cult hideout.
Just
You see several burning effigies in the shape of people. Welcome to Burning Man.
Where there's
And I think this is a good place to end it for tonight.
yes.
yeah, it's midnight.
Yeah, welcome to Burning Man.
Hmm.
Man, besides, there's nothing we can really do to fucking top the
No.
fucking Groc bomb.
Yeah.
That's gonna be our nuking the fridge moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
For the
You
moment.
name our episode "Nuking the Fridge."
So episode title. Groctomic bomb.
Okay, just put it in the Discord.
I have a way of weaponizing that. Because technically, you could still use a fucking... You could use a mage hand to move him around and throw him.
Yeah.
Everybody do the flop.
Everybody do the grok.
What
All
about
right.
what about the Agrocalypse?
Groc apocalypse coming. Nah, that sounds dirty.
Apocalypse now.
Also, I like how that moment was followed... My turn after I used Calamity for the first fucking time.
Yeah,
Ever.
and failed.
Real
Hey,
calamity.
it has a delay effect.
All right. Well, tune in
Is
next
that
week.
going to actually come into a... Sorry, go ahead.
Tune in next week to see what happens. Say bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.